the SIBOL Combine live August 29 to 31, 10:30 a.m. at the Activity Center, Ayala Mall Circuit, Makati. Admission is free.
Isang magandang hapon sa inyong lahat mga esports fans and welcome sa Day 2 ng SIBOL National Pool Combine.
My name is Carla.
My name is RJ and we will be your host for today. So Carla, nakita mo ba yung mga nangyari nung Day 1?
Yes, nakita ko talaga and it was a lot of fun yesterday. Of course, nakita natin yung Mobile Legends, Tekken 7, and we also saw our Hearthstone competitors.
Nakita natin talaga yung mga skills ng ating mga invited players. Lalo na yung Tekken, matindi yung mga laban, yung mga comebacks na nakikita ko, lamang na yung kalaban pero makakabawi pa siya. Yun ang mga malulupit. Makikita talaga natin ang puso ng ating mga manlalaro.
At sinasabi nga natin kahapon, ang hinahanap natin yung gigil manalo.
Oo.
Eh, halos lahat ng nandito.
Oh, syempre.
Nakita natin yung trait na yun.
Para sa ating mga players, gustong-gusto nila represent ang Pilipinas. Syempre sa ating 30th SEA Games.
That's right. So for everyone who's just joining us here at Ayala Circuit Malls, Makati, at pati na rin sa ating live stream, once again, itong SIBOL National Pool Combine, this is one of the first steps when it comes to forming our national team. Yung mga esports athletes na magre-represent sa Pilipinas in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games na gaganapin rin dito sa Manila.
Oo, at huwag natin kakalimutan, maraming salamat sa ating official esports partner, Razer. And of course, wag din natin kakalimutan ang ating official broadcasting partner na Signal and TV5. So,
and of course, we also have our official gaming fuel, Mountain Dew.
Talaga naman,
Kailangan
Mountain
natin
Dew.
ng energy.
Oo, kailangan talaga. Mountain Dew. Alam mo, ang dami ko nang nainom na Mountain Dew. Parang dumudugo na. Parang Mountain Dew na yung dugo ko. Totoo lang. So ngayong Day 2, 3 laro pa. Meron tayong Dota 2, meron tayong AOV, at meron tayong, ano isa? Yung StarCraft 2.
Yes.
StarCraft 2. Nakikita ko kanina naglalaro. Kahapon pala naglalaro dun yung parang sinusubukan kong intindihin sa sobrang bilis nilang pumindot.
And
mahirap yung StarCraft 2.
Oo nga eh. And that's gonna be our grand finale naman for today. So para sa lahat ng fans, everyone watching online, we are inviting you to join us here para makita nyo rin ang inyong favorite esports athletes live. Nandito tayo all day long. And even until tomorrow, kung hindi kayo pwede ngayon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang ating combine until tomorrow, 12 to 9 p.m. So please do join us.
Oh, and yes, huwag nyo kakalimutan, yung mga idol nyo, nandito lang yan. Pwede mo silang lapitan, pwede kayo magpa-picture, pwede kayo magtanong ng mga tips kung paano ba maging magaling na isang manlalaro.
And of course, malalaman rin natin yung mga kwento tungkol sa ating mga esports athletes. Makikilala natin sila dahil meron tayong mga esports correspondents. So simulan na natin. Let's hear our first story from Eileen.
Yes, Carla, Day 1 here in the SIBOL National Pool Qualifiers proved to be very exciting and highly competitive. We were able to witness stellar performances from all of our esports athletes in the training pool, regardless if they were personally invited or if they won a spot in the qualifiers. But I guess Day 1 could be best summed up by the goal that was set by COO of FISGOC, Mr. Tatsuzara. At ang sabi niya, for esports, 6 gold medals ang ating goal for the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Now, it's safe to say that the bar has been set very high and we are up for another action-packed day. So, RJ and Carla, are you guys ready?
Ready na kami, Eileen. At syempre, 6 gold medals, tama ka dyan. Dahil medal event nga naman talaga ang esports na ngayon. At 6 gold medals, ilang teams, lahat yan. Kayang-kaya, may laban tayo sa lahat ng mga laro na yan.
Exactly. Nakita natin we have world champions in Hearthstone and we have, international winners in all the other games as well. Kaya naman, hindi naman malayo yung goal na yon na makaabot natin yung 6 gold medals in the upcoming 30th Southeast Asian Games.
Itong mga players natin na iba dito, mga, kunwari, ML, world champions din yung mga yan.
Exactly.
May mga teams tayo dyan na nag-champion sa mga, sa MSC, tapos meron sa StarCraft. Si Ender, nanalo din yan ng West G. So, talagang may laban talaga lahat yan. Yung Tekken natin, alam mo, yung mga sila Dojin, yan, sila AK. nag-i-Evo Japan yan. Kaya hindi talaga basta-basta ang mga players natin dito talagang may laban.
And I don't think the pressure is getting to them. Chill lang sila.
Oh, chill na.
Because, you know, they got the skills to represent the Philippines at the highest level. So it's very exciting para sa ating mga esports athletes dahil nga, this is history in the making. It's the first time ever na magkakaroon ng esports na medal event sa Southeast Asian Games. So it's amazing how much the esports scene has grown throughout the years.
Imagine mo, hinahanap ka ng magulang mo. Nasa ka na naman? Ma, I'm here winning medals. Saan ka ba?
Making the Philippines proud.
Ma, tinan mo, pasalubong ko sa'yo. Gold medal from SEA Games. Ano yan? O, diba? Tapos, syempre, may mga incentives din yung gold medal na yan. So, Mama, proud ka na ba sa akin? Yes, anak. Maglaro ka pa.
Go lang. Go lang
Go
ng
ka
go.
pa. Oo. So, ito pa isang malupit. Yung mga casters din natin. Mga ano din yan, mga world class.
Of course.
Oo, so handa na ba kayo makita sila? Nandito na po si Leo at si Kaysaya.
Mga kaibigan, welcome to the SIBOL Combine. This is day 2 wherein we will be pitting our athletes against each other to see which combination, kaya nga combine, is going to make for the best results at this year's SEA Games. Ako nga pala ang isa sa mga casters. I am Leo and of course with me,
I'm Kaysaya, guys. I'm so very excited on what's gonna happen on our day 2 here para sa ating SIBOL Combine dahil nga tulad ng sinabi ng mga host natin, di ba? Ito na, hahanapin natin kung sino ba talaga yung mga players na kailangan mag-represent sa atin sa SIBOL for Arena of Valor.
kung pwede lang na lahat sila maglaro,
Pwede
di ba?
lang.
I'm a big fan of these two teams, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, ang una nating napili na mag-represent sa atin ay ang Team Liab. So players from that team. And then of course, when we did the open qualifiers, we got members once more from Oro Digitos. So again, this is such a perfect combination of these two teams. But Liab, we know them so well. They're just basically dominating so far locally, di ba? Back-to-back
Yes, and
PPGL
even
champions.
internationally.
And then just winning a few tournaments here and there. And then now we have Oro Digitos. I'm a big fan of this team as well. They came up so close in that last tournament. And ngayon, tinan mo, part
Nandito na
ng
sila.
SIBOL.
And actually, Oro Digitos is actually a new team. I think nabuo lang sila this year, 2009. Kaya naman makikita mo dito, no, kapag talaga may pagpupursige ka, kayang umabot sa level ba naman ng SEA Games?
And again, today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be witnessing a series wherein maglalaro ang mga miyembro ng Liab and Oro Digitos in two teams now. They're gonna be split up into SIBOL Pula and
Yes.
SIBOL Azul. And talking to our coach now, right? Si Siriox, we will see now as we introduce the members of the two teams of SIBOL, makikita natin kung ano yung magandang combination nila, kung ano yung
Yes.
pwede nilang ipasok sa SEA Games.
At yan, and of course, ang hahanapin ng coach natin kung sino ba may magandang chemistry. Although alam natin, of course, may kanya-kanya na silang team. Titignan pa natin, baka may mas maganda pang mabuo from the shuffling of players na ginawa natin.
Making their way now on to the stage are the different players from the SIBOL pool. That is going to be SIBOL Azul and SIBOL Pula. Shake hands, of course. Sportsmanship all over. Siyempre magkakilala na yun eh. Tropa yan eh.
Oo naman. Tropa-tropa to. And of course, yeah, as you can see, they're not wearing their own jerseys at the moment to at least balance things out. Kasi nga naman, hindi magkakasama dito yung all Liab or all Oro Digitos na probably isipin nyo, okay, bakit magkakahiwalay mga players ngayon, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero yung nalaman natin kay Coach Siriox kanina, yung ano ba nga ba yung current setup ng shuffle nila ngayon?
Yeah, so it's going to be once again two different teams pero different takes of Oro Digitos and Liab. It's 3 and 2 is what Coach Siriox said, and what's going to happen essentially is they're going to test out the side lanes and the mid and jungle supports combination ng dalawang team na ito. Liab has a very strong 3-man coalition, and then Oro Digitos naman, kung papansinin mo, medyo maganda yung side lane na performance nila. So what Coach did here is like, sige, let's see what will happen kapag split it up natin to. Tapos pinair natin. And that's essentially what we're going to be seeing here in this Pula and Azul combination.
Alam mo, I personally like what Coach Sirix has decided in here kung paano niya isa-shuffle yung players. Kasi nga naman, of course, madalas makikita natin yung rotation, nangyayari yan between the jungler, the middle laner, as well as the support. And at the same time, makikita natin dito yung side laner, sila yung parang may sariling mundo eh. Sila yung dinadalaw dito nung tatlong roles na yon. So I guess it's just ideal na ganun yung ginawa na pag-shuffle ng players ni Coach Sirius.
Tingnan muna natin kung sino ang nandito. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, SIBOL, Arena of Valor is built up of two teams. That's Liab and Oro Digitos. Pakilala muna natin kung sino itong mga to, right? On the side of Oro Digitos, that's gonna be Oro Zeus, Prey, Aim, Era, Yats, and Vindicated as well, previously known for his work with Brenny Sports.
Yes.
And then on the side of Liab naman, that's gonna be Gambit, 1717, Bents, Rubix, and Miggy.
Yes, definitely. Kung makikita mo rin dito, no, yung number of members nila sa team nila. For Team Liab, we have 5 members in total. So they didn't actually include a sub for their team. But meanwhile, nabanggit mo na rin yung player list kanina for the side of Oro Digito. So we have a 6th man on their side. But on this case, I think we didn't have one member on playing.
Yeah,
on
it's
this
just
one.
5 and 5, so mas
Yes.
magandang split up. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the first game in this series of the draft. Once again, SIBOL Azul and SIBOL Pula. On the side of Azul, that's gonna be 1717, Prey, Bents, Era, and Aim. So yun yung Azul natin. Sa Pula naman, si Miggy, Yats, Vindicated, maglalaro ang ating 6-man dito.
Yes.
And of course, Rubix and Gambit. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is going to be, I believe, a best of 5.
Best of 5. So, tignan natin kung kayang mauwi sa 3-0 or 3-2 ba. Pero meanwhile, ito makikita natin onto the blue side, ang Team Azul. Ayan, Lindis ban agad sila dito and respected din naman ng SIBOL Pula yung Fennec. Kung mapapansin mo dito, priority ban talaga yung sa current meta at current season ng Arena of Valor ay yung marksman jungle natin.
This is basically your sources of damage. And ladies and gentlemen, paalala lang namin, we now have here, at least in the combine for this series of matches, yung global banning and picking, right?
Global ban pick po tayo all throughout this first series ng ating laro. Although we just have to double check later on if we're gonna have a reset later on the last round. But it depends. Baka kasi naman 3-0 din naman mauwi ito. Meanwhile, tignan natin SIBOL Azul banning out Team Nakroth. On the side of SIBOL Pula, Hayate. And this time, wow, early priority naman yata to para sa Chognar just in case.
Hindi ko alam kung talaga ipapasok nila itong Chognar.
Feeling ko naka-hover lang.
Yeah, again, we're gonna be using the global ban and pick system, which means if your team has already picked a certain hero, hindi mo na siya pwedeng gamitin ever at all, regardless of how many matches this goes.
On this series.
Yes.
And ito, naka-hover na. Few seconds left. The RC ba ito? Just in case this will be locked and this is gonna be a jungle Darcy.
I'll take it. It could be a jungle Darcy or most likely ganun siya. It's much better. He gets better stacks there. He performs better, farms up much more. And as soon as he pops out, Dimension walk into the fight, take out two people, 3 people even.
Just so you know, sa most recent patch ng Arena of Valor, na-nerf pa ito or na-adjust rather, but that didn't matter. Actually, sobrang effective pa rin ng Darcy as jungle. Meanwhile, tignan natin SIBOL Pula, Richer and Rourke. Nako, just in case they lock this in, I guess on the side of SIBOL Pula, ang aga-agad dyan ng farm natin. Ang aga matatapos ng farm.
I really like the Richter
but they
pickup
changed.
here, hovering over the Violet. My friend, Baol si Zip, alright? Baol si Zip. Nice hover, but yeah, again, banned heroes here are going to be Zip, Ki.
Enzo and Ki.
Yeah, okay,
Or
so-
Chi. They said it's Chi.
Chi, yeah.
If you read it in Chinese.
It's what she says, like on her voice
Yeah.
lines. So here we go. Kanina, yung SIBOL Azul ang nag-hover ng Chognar, but instead it's gonna be Pula who's gonna be picking it up as well as the very, very powerful Violet.
Alam mo, ang ganda kasi nitong Chognar pang-counter agad sa the RC. On his, once the RC pops out his ultimate and the Chognar pops out his ultimate
Chaos
as well,
protection.
cancel agad yon. So, ang ganda, magki-cleanse lahat, no crowd control will be taken over against SIBOL Pula given that they have the Chognar.
That's very good right now on Pula. And again, they're protecting other picks. There's so few tanks right now in the meta, and being able to introduce dito si Chognar and basically use it to counter one of the most powerful junglers right now, at least when we're looking at magic source of damage in Darcy, is so good. Diba hindi naman pilihan si Chognar eh. But since we do have now the global ban and pick system, biglang tumaas yung value niya.
Yeah, and I guess to be safe, since most recently, na-update din si Diao Chan, giving her a buff. So just in case, since wala pa namang napipick dito as a mid laner onto the side of SIBOL Azul, safe pa rin talaga yung Chognar as a support on the side of Pula.
Tumataas talaga yung value, eh, no? So this global ban and pick system is something else, ladies and gentlemen. On the side of Azul, though, picking up that Baldoom and the Elsu. Baldoom being one of the few tanks right now na piling-pili. Sino ba ang pwede maging tanke ngayon? It's basically just Baldoom and Timmy. Anyone else is a compromise.
Yes, it's a compromise, and it depends na lang sa lineup or how you're gonna plan to counter your opponent. Meanwhile, Yena is out of auto ban.
Yes.
So, but eto, they're deciding. Actually, ang daming magagandang side laners ngayon. Very powerful. Florentino, Veres, even Yena herself. And even Lubu and Kilgroth. Ang ganda rin ang potential nila sa side lane.
Omen. Superman sees some play these days. But yeah, right now, they're still thinking about it. Again, global ban and pick system changing the way that the game is played. At least so significantly in the draft. Diba? Mag-iiba talaga yung turnout ng ating mga players and our hero showings. So again, Kilgroth here, good choice coming out of side lane. Lalo na pag iniwanan mo yan. Pa-farm lang yan.
Definitely. But in here, medyo maganda yung ginagawa rin ng SIBOL Azul. They're playing on a tricky part in here wherein the RC could go to the jungle or mid, or the Elsu could go onto the side or the mid. So ang tricky pa, that's why SIBOL Pula could have a difficult decision making on here now. Kasi paano nila i-counter yung mid? Sino ba yung ka-counter? Is it gonna be the RC or the Elsu that we have to counter?
Yep. Looking at what's left though, Veres has been banned out. Ang dami pang heroes, to be honest, dito for the side lanes ng SIBOL Azul. Right? Just talking about specific examples dito, 17-17, very good offlaner. He still has his Florentino open, still Richter is up. Lubu can still be picked up here.
Florentino, yes, as well.
So many choices left for them. But yeah, ang sagot naman ng Azul dito, taking out the Rourke, which has been on the up and up recently when we're talking about junglers.
And in here, makikita rin natin, by the way, Aleister tinanggal para sa lineup ng SIBOL Azul. Alam naman natin dito na grabe rin naman kapag nakahuli itong Aleister na to. So in here, I'm thinking the SIBOL Pula might be potentially getting a jungler na alam mo yung parang tipong Nakroth. Papasok dito, kayang lumabas agad from
but,
team fights.
That's possible that they are gonna go for that, pero think about this, Kisaya. Pwede rin kasi mag-jungle to si Violet.
Pwede.
Kasi nga, diba, Lindis is one of the best junglers right now. She has been banned out.
Uy.
Pero pwede pa siya ma-pick up later. But
Murad.
Murad is a good pick off also. I think...
Murad ban, potentially they try to remove that away from SIBOL Pula. Kasi sometimes you can get a hint based pa lang sa mga binaban ng opponent mo.
And I'm thinking they're locking Pula out of jungle. Di ba, pinipilit na sige, yung Violet na jungle ninyo, bahala kayo. It's possible here. It's possible, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they're playing it safe right now kasi nga ang tricky Violet could go to the jungle or the side lanes in here. So, tingnan natin dito, pick decision making for Team Pula. They're currently lacking in here mid laner as well as yung mid laner nila, and of course yung side lane or jungle. It depends pa kasi kung anong gagawin ni Violet dito.
Yeah, I'm not sure if even Kilgroth jungle is viable these days. Parang kulang na. He doesn't provide...
He is okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't provide as much anymore. Like we're talking about right now kasi ang meta ng Arena of Valor, far as I've seen, what maybe, again, ladies and gentlemen, pwede mag-iba talaga yung landscape based on this global ban and pick system. It's about mobility and burst.
But the problem in here is that pag iniwan mo sa isang lane, ang isang Kilgroth, nako, ang bilis mag-push. Plus, dagdagan mo pa yung lifesteal niya when he joins teamfight.
Kaya nga mas maganda siya i-side lane. It's much lower possibility na mag-jungle tong Kilgroth at yung Violet ang iwan, right? So, I'm seeing that is a possibility. Here we go with Azul, hovering this Omen and this Quillin. I'm liking what Azul is putting out.
Labanan sila ng lifesteal dito if they lock in that Omen. But Ryoma will be locked in here. Stuns and of course the ability to roam around and to do fast clears as well.
Here we go.
Sobrang importante niyan. But
I think Ryoma's gonna be picked up here by 17-17, and then Quillen is gonna go straight into the jungle. So that's safe. Medyo basa ang lineup ng Azul. Darcy's gonna be mid now. That's how it's gonna
Given
go.
that Killen is there to do the jungle.
Yep. But for Pula, they are going to be hovering this Richter. So yeah, I think Kaisaya, it's safe to say that Violet is gonna go into the jungle here.
Yes, if they lock the Richter in. Let's just check. But in here, tinitignan ko yung mid lane natin. Darcy against the Preta. I guess the Darcy would definitely have an upper hand in here given that mas fast siya mag-clear na. Well, apart from clearing waves faster, mas mobile siya. And of course, has more capability to, you know, become immune or get out of team fights.
Yes, but Preta has been making pretty good showings recently, and he's able to make rotations then because of his ult, right? He's able to leave that wave clearing blast and then just move on, diba? You're able to hit in and out, hit in and out. They are instead going to be locking this Crest in, who I haven't seen much recently in competitive. Parang namimiss ko si Crest.
Yes, actually. Actually, ginagamit ko naman to sa ranked games if I have to go support. But anyway, makikita natin most likely Crest will go on to the side lane dito. I just don't know how he will go up against on that Roxy. Well, given that basta may rage naman si Crest, safe siya.
Roxy or Baldoom?
Yeah, I think it's Roxy that they locked in here. Let's just double check later on. But anong masasabi mo sa lineup so far ng parehong team natin?
Sobrang kunat ng si Pula ba to? Pula ba
Yeah,
yung...
Pula yung nandito
Okay,
sa
sobrang
ating
kunat
kanan.
ng Pula. I really like that they're going for this double tank setup. They got the Chognar, they got the Crest, but to be honest, ang aggressive ng early game ng Azul dito.
Especially that Elsu pa lang actually true damage. Pag naka-hit talaga yung snipe niya, and of course, even the normal attack will deal a lot of damage against you.
And then the wards. He's able to really dictate where he can see where the opponents are going to be going and just say where team fights are going to happen. So ladies and gentlemen, pasok na tayo. This is the first series in a best of 5 SIBOL AOV Combine. SIBOL Azul versus SIBOL Pula. Pakilala natin ating mga kapunan.
For Team SIBOL Pula, we have Gambit for the Spraytar, Rubix on the Chognar, Vindicated for the Kilgroth, Yats on the Crash, and Miggy on the Violet.
SIBOL Azul naman, nandito si Aim bilang ating Quillen, Ryoma, 17-17, Prey as the Baldoom, Era as our Darcy, at si Bent ang Elsu. Yun, so walang Roxy. So right now, looking at this lineup, we haven't really made our predictions. What's your call here, Kaisaya?
My call here actually sobrang tricky, but for the late game time, I think I'm gonna go for the lineup of Team Azul.
Right, I was gonna say as well, SIBOL Azul here has such a good, solid way to get to the late game even because they're able to, as I said, set the game up with Bent Swords. Tapos yun nga, manggugulang lang dito si Era at si AM. Tapos si 70-17, sobrang bilis niya mag-rotate with the pinwheel. He can tumbling through walls.
Yes, and actually hahanapin lang din niya itong si Miggy on the Violet. Meanwhile, tingnan natin sa bottom lane part of the map. Safe ang ating Bents doon. Although there was a potential 3-man gank. Magandang rotation na ginawa ng Pula, but playing it safe, this Bents will survive.
Yep, and up top though, medyo nag-share ng farm dito si Vindicated at si Miggy. Not very healthy for these two farm-reliant heroes. Pero okay na rin. I think they're gonna be fine here. Aim and Prey and 70-17 going for the kill. Miggy taking a little bit of damage here, pero magbaback off lang sila. Again, naulit yung nangyari sa baba. Andito na si Era. Rubix caught him out though, throwing out those waves.
Fast reflexes by Vindicated being shown in here. Hindi nakuha ni Baldo. Meanwhile, Spirit Sentinel fight ongoing right now. Prey going so low. Tignan natin kung makakasurvive siya. Dimensional Walk available ba? Apparently not yet. Pero ito, Prey going so low. Makakasurvive nga. So 1717 as well, trying to find his way out. But the Yats going in, connecting the damage. First blood is gonna go to Miggy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was quite the engagement up top. Medyo napatagal lang kaya nanalo ang Pula doon. And yeah, 70-17, able to get that stun in. Naginata Jutsu with the pinwheel, just not enough. Kasi nakita siya ni Miggy eh.
And yeah, if you can imagine kung available na yung Dimensional Walk dito, or rather yung ultimate pala ni Era, using this Darcy, siguro nahuli na yung ano doon, yung SIBOL Pula.
Yeah,
Kasi
the portal, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the positioning of the players from SIBOL Pula was just parang kumpulan sila eh. So ang daling mahuli, yun yung favorite ng isang Darcy.
Lagay sila lahat sa cube, di ba? Tapos matikman nila lahat.
True,
yung
true.
matrix of leadership galing sa Transformers. That's what it is, right? That's what it looks like.
It is.
It's a square.
Yun yung pinaka-hinahanap natin.
Yep. Here we are, Azul and Pula just rotating around the dragon, seeing if they can take that. Instead, they are not. Hermes Select being picked up here by AIM. Very good for his rotations.
On to the middle lane. Really good vision in here provided by the Chognar and hindi siya nakita doon. And of course, what are they gonna do right now? Team Pula trying to invade the jungle of SIBOL Azul. At ito na, nakuha dito. Natago ng ating Baldum. They're going for a team fight right now. Vindicated going so low. Nahatak ata sa gitna but he will survive. Although AIM going so low. Trying to hit by Mig. I think Mig is still catching that one out. But grabe, nakasurvive pa si AIM doon. Pero eto, tignan natin. 1717 together with Ira. Dito muna sila sa bandang middle lane but 4 members trying to contest the area right now. Look at that. Miggy really good in finding the right position to get a target but mapapunish dyan yung bottom lane ng ating SIBOL Pula with Best just buying his time but apparently Yats will just jump out
So
the hell
close.
out of that Elcio onto the bottom lane.
So close. AIM able to survive that top lane engagement because of Decimate. That was so good. And again, you can expect that from the Quillian. But right now, they are down almost 1,000 gold. There's a lot that Azul needs to do. They are able to push though. Nakuha nga sa baba ni Bents yung Torre. Pero yun, napatay siya ni Yats. But I think that's a price you can pay, right? Here we go. Prey looking for the toss. Misses Yats just by an inch. Dito na si Rubix throwing out the wave
2v2
once more.
situation.
1717 trying to go for it. Kanina pa siya nahuhuli. To be honest, 1717 needs to watch himself, needs to protect
There
himself.
is a lot of pressure being given by SIBOL Pula in here right now onto the bottom lane part of the map because they want to regain back the map control on this area. And are they gonna go for the team fight? Koresh making use of his ultimate. They're gonna come in. Miggy just preheating onto the back line. 1717 trying to disengage. Prey so far getting that heal, but unfortunately it looks like he will not survive. Miggy in here going so low, trying to regain some damage, or rather HP and Ira in here. Rubix with the right protection. Miggy will survive, but Benz onto the back line with true damage. He will get Miggy, and Ira in here having a 2v1 with Rubix, but being backed up, vindicated.
Ladies and gentlemen, extended team fights really go for SIBOL Pula and they take it. Once more, plus a tower. 2-7 currently is their standing, just under 6 minutes. So, again, yung SIBOL Azul, gusto nila mapunta agad ng mid to late game. Pero yun, mukhang hindi pa paayag yung Pula. And with that kind of aggressive rotation, taking it a book out of, a page out of the book of our world champions, Vietnam. Mahilig sila sa ganun eh, sa 4-man rotations.
Yes, indeed. And sobrang kasing, ano yun eh, ang secure nun, like for example, if you're gonna go for a 3-man or 4-man gang, ang taas ng chance na maipanalo mo yung clash or yung team fight. Well, anyway, going back dun sa nangyari sa bottom lane part of the map natin, wherein, di ba, nakuha agad ng Azul yung tier 1 turret, but apparently, SIBOL Pula just wanna make a comeback, but looking at the team fight at the moment, tignan natin, Miggy, they're trying to get Miggy, but there's just a lot of protection coming up from the side of Team Pula. AIM, nako, medyo nasa gitna ka. What is gonna happen? You're gonna fall down. They're trying to get Prey. So was his Ira. Best will have to be very careful. There's a lock in terms of mobility since you're an Elsu, but he will be safe.
A lot of dangerous gambits here being put out by Azul. No pun intended, nandito si Gambit ang ating Preta. But what they're trying to do really is trying to use the Wild Prison as an engage. Huhulihin nila and they're gonna try to get Pula off of their current standing, catch him off guard. But it seems like Pula's not going to be falling for it as they turn that engage into a false skirmish, going to rotate into the dragon, taking it. It's the first dragon of the game at about 7 minutes. Medyo matagal tong dragon na to, matagal na ka-take.
Yes, and what is happening here right now is that sobrang effective talaga nung cleanse nitong si Chognar natin. Not allowing that ultimate from the Darcy na ginagamit ni Ira to become effective for themselves. So
Yeah.
as yung ultimate ni Baldum.
There's no real threats here from Azul kung maganda ang timing ng Chaos Protection. So I think that's the key for Miggy succeeding here, right? But, very interesting. You mentioned the Chognar, you mentioned Rubix. He's sitting at 303. What's going on?
303. That just means a lot of team fight participation by the Chogner alone. Pero tignan muna natin onto the top lane. Nako, si Aim nag-iisa. Benz, tago muna sa damo. But unfortunately, Ultimate coming out from the crash. They're gonna get caught up and Aim will so fall down as well together with Benz. Prey, Ira, nako, dasal-dasal na. Gonna get caught up one member in here from the side of Pula, but that doesn't matter. That is just a crash with a lot of HP.
They take a few members of Azul with impunity, ladies and gentlemen. Yung Pula, wala silang nakuha, walang namatay sa Pula. Ang ganda ng aggro management nila from the tower. 1717 taking a lot of damage from Vindicated. He is gonna fall down as well as the turret. At ito na, kumakatok na ang Pula sa bahay ng Azul. They are gonna try to take this high ground turret and it looks like it is gonna be going down.
They
Coming
went in
is
for a
Ira,
quick
and
fire
it
trying to get
is
Miggy.
quite the skirmish. Aim looking really low once more. He's gonna be tapping out of this one. Prey, Ira, and Bent just trying to push back the rest of Pula. At mukhang magbaback out na nga sila. Mamaya na rin yung tower na yun. It looks safe and Miggy here eyeing out the Dark Slayer at about 9 minutes. Parang kaya niya eh.
Alam mo, kung hindi nag-back away doon yung SIBOL, Pula, baka naubos sila doon. Kung mapapansin mo, onto the team fight na nakita natin sa mid lane ng Azul, talagang kinukuha nila si Miggy. But Miggy being very, alam mo yun, mobile, making use of this Violet, talagang yung second skill niya nire-reserve niya lang to dash out from potential
The
threats.
roll, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the roll. The first skill. The second skill though is a mini stun and a slow. So that's really good. And kaya it makes sense now kay Saya. Yung double tank setup ng SIBOL Pula. They're making good use of that and they're looking to get their second dragon of the game. Here we see Vindicated at level 12 just underneath Miggy. So para sila may second jungler. So having that second jungler feeling, it's a lot of good damage source.
At ito yung sinasabi natin, nako, wag mong iwanan si Vindicated sa isang lane dahil making use of kill growth, kayang-kaya niya talaga ma-push yan with less pressure from their own side. And of course, tignan mo, ang magagawa nila dito, 1717, mapapahiwalay talaga siya.
Yeah.
Kasi ang bilis mag-push ng kill growth eh.
It's crazy. Oh, Miggy taking out Era. There's not much the Darcy could have done there. Babagsak na tong na to. Once more, kumakatok na ang Pula. High ground turret, potentially going to be going down. Yat still in Metamorphosis. Wild Prison being committed right there just to buy them some time.
Vindicated onto the middle lane, taking that turret as well. And he will join the team fight. Aim going so low. 1717 looks like he will fall down as well. Benz has to dash away. Dahil wala na siya magawa, pero gusto pa siyang kuhain nitong si Miggy. But then again, he will resort to just taking out this inhibitor turret onto the top. They will proceed. Looks like on ending this Game 1 match between Azul and Pula. At there you go. Team Pula will take out this win. We got their Miggy, Yats, Vindicated, Rubik's, and Gambit.
That's 11 minutes, just barely under that SIBOL Pula wins. We called that wrong, actually.
Yeah,
we wanted
from the actually yung prediction ko more on sa late game.
Yeah.
But Team Pula trying to get that snowball early on pa lang, 'di ba? Nakita mo naman yung aggression nila. The Violet together with the rest of her, at least two teammates with her, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Kukuha sila ng jungle. Doon na late.
And the
yung,
key, I think, the
killing.
key for Azul to have won this was to keep the early and mid game under control for them. And that was sobrang reliant on the Quillen and the Darcy to work out. Pero yun nga, again, Era and Aim there could not get it down. Kasi nga, sobrang laki ng pressure na linalagay kapag hindi mo pinapansin yung Violet at saka yung kill growth. And again, kudos here to Miggy and to Vindicated for making that happen. Taking the game once more underneath 11 minutes. Tingnan natin kung makabawi pa dito ang SIBOL Azul. So kahit na medyo chinoke out nila yung both teams are to blame here kung bakit kulang na yung jungle at yung marksman in this Game 1 series.
They banned out lahat halos lahat ng mga nasa meta natin.
Let's see what kind of heroes come out in Game 2. Once more, bawal na i-pick up ang mga hero na napili na by your team, pero yung mga ginamit na kalaban pwede pa.
Pwede pa sa susunod na game natin. And just so you know guys, as far as I know titignan pa rin talaga dito yung individual playstyle ng bawat players natin. And the coach together with I think the SIBOL management will decide on sino ba talaga yung mapipili para sa player pool or sa player pool ng ating SIBOL team. for SEA Games 2019.
If anything, I said, the conversation we had with Coach Siriox earlier, right? Sabi niya, tinetest out talaga yung performance ng mga miyembro ng Oro and ng Liab. The 3 and 2 combination, ika nga, that is the support, mid and jungle combined with the side laners.
Yes.
So dito, medyo mapansin natin, the members of Pula, di ba? SIBOL Pula, perform very well. Again, it's a combination of the 3 and the 2. And Vindicated working together with Miggy there, that was really good.
And if I'm gonna take a look at one specific play style dito from the losing team, actually, I think I'm gonna commend Benz on trying to play it safe talaga. Kasi kung makikita mo, like for example, on the early game time natin kanina, di ba, there was supposed to be a 3-man gank, but him knowing, with the map awareness as well and knowing when to cast his skills or abilities, nakasurvive siya doon. Kung hindi, like for example, probably if it's just a normal casual gamer marksman onto the side, baka hindi na nakasurvive. And, sobrang dito mo makikita kung paano gumagalaw yung bawat players natin.
Talking about SIBOL Azul here, right? Let's talk about the losing team kasi ang ganda na talaga ng performance ng Pula dito. I got a note that...
Yes.
Let's talk about the side lanes muna, di ba? Yung side lanes natin dito. Si 1717, when you watch Liab games, just Liab, he has this potential and this tendency to turn the whole half of the map na kinokontrol niya into Liab territory.
Yes.
Hindi natin masyado nakita dito. Right? So I think there's a little bit more of communication that needs to happen.
Yes.
Diba? Because what happens with his Ryoma, at least what I watched in this matchup, was hindi niya namamama yung kalaban.
Yeah.
Right? And Ryoma has a potential to do that, right? With the Naginata Jutsu, he's technically a melee hero, but he's able to zone out heroes he has no business doing so.
May range din siya
Yeah.
eh. Diba?
And the-
Medium range, actually,
Yeah.
we can say
Yeah.
it's a medium range.
Yeah, and Spectral Ire, his ultimate, has the potential to make team fights last much longer than they should kasi nga may lifesteal yun. Para siyang essentially Zephys.
Yep.
Zephys na medyo may range nga, ika nga. But again, because of this matchup, watching how SIBOL Azul performed today, at least for this Series 1, parang they need to work on that a little more. They need to make the most of what kit those heroes have. And let's see, again, you mentioned the Bents. There's a lot of potential there,
Yes.
but you were gonna say.
I guess dito rin natin makikita eh. Kasi of course, nag-shuffle sila ng players, right? So, dito makikita kung gaano rin ka-effective yung shot calling natin. Most likely kasi it's the support shot calling, all of the, the rotation. And dito makikita natin, of course, Rubik's and I think, I think it's Spray, right?
Yep.
Being the support here onto the side of Azul. Dito natin makikita rin kung gaano ka-effective or gaano nag-workout yung shot calling ng mga support sa mga teams natin.
Yep, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Banning and drafting phase, banning and picking, the draft phase, for Game 2. Ito na po, SIBOL Pula now switching it up. They are going to be on the left side, Azul on the right. Una dito ang Pula. They have currently banned out the Violet.
The
Ang sagot ng
Violet.
Azul,
They
Darcy.
don't want to give that away.
Yeah, not so early yan. Kasi baka mamaya mag-iba yung priorities di ba?
Yes.
Lumiliit ang draft natin tsaka yung banning kapag tumatagal in a series.
And dito, although alam natin na first pick ang team, well dito, medyo malilito tayo guys, no? Kasi blue yung color ng ating, yung sa view natin
Yes.
dito with the UI, pero yung team name nila is pula. So sila yung kaninang team pula. Alright, so, okay. So although ang SIBOL Pula dito, first pick sila, alam natin, and usually first pick you don't really want to bound out yung mga potential meta heroes na kaya mo pang i-pick.
Yeah.
Well, reasonable why they banned out the Violet kasi hindi na nila pwedeng i-pick yun. But the Fennec, alam natin, napakabilis mag-farm sa jungle. And I think earlier than average nga siya mag-farm eh.
Very dangerous. And Fennec here, one of the heroes with the longest range, attack range that is. Very good bans out here by SIBOL Pula. On the side of Azul though, they're going to be taking out two of the best mages right now in the game.
Oh.
Surprisingly, Diao-chan.
Surprisingly, Diao-chan na hindi nga natin nakita na na-ban or na-pick kanina.
So, today here, I think in Game 2, she is gonna see a little bit more priority. Diba? Papansinin na siya and Azul is not gonna let Pula pick it up.
Yes, but this opened up hayate for the side of SIBOL Pula.
Yes, Hayate is good in the side lane, but check it out, Azul looking
Maganda
to pick
rin.
up the Lindis.
Lindis jungle, alam naman natin. I think nakabanto kanina. Binan siya
Yes.
kanina ng players
Yes.
natin. So ito na nga, SIBOL Azul, very confident on that priority pick for the jungle. Alam naman natin, ang bilis mag-kite nito. And of course, the vision that this Lindis provides.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Lindis here is going to be calling about 8 to 9 minutes the late game. Yun na yun. So you can expect that. And of course, they are going to be picking up one of the two best supports in the game right now. It's Timmy.
Timmy, indeed.
Being
Dalawa
a good
na to
bro.
agad.
Oh, yun na yun.
Si T and me, di ba? Dalawa yan sila.
T and me,
Magkapatong
yes.
sila.
Technically 3 picks yan for Azul.
Oh, kasi may life pa.
Yeah. Again, that's what makes what makes Timmy so strong, right? It changes the whole tempo of a team fight. Na if you get being a good bro the right time, sobrang mag-iiba. Kala mo, sinayang mo na yung ult eh. Sinayang mo na lahat ng skill. Everything's on cooldown, and they're still there with about half HP and full mana.
But look at this. Crixie by Gambit and Thane in here picked by Yats. So alam naman natin si Thane, although Season 1 hero pa siya, ibang klase pa rin naman dito yung way or yung ability niya na makapag-zone out. Kasi ang taas ng survivability eh.
Yes.
May heal pa siya.
Yes, when
diba?
he
Bigla na, kala mo
drops-
mamamatay na.
Yeah, when he drops below a certain threshold, Thane can recover himself. And of course, Valiant Charge.
Yes.
Very good initiation tool
Oh,
here.
lakas ng damage din ng ultimate.
Let's talk about Crixie though. Ito ang mid laner ngayon ng SIBOL Pula. Had a very good showing in the AWC 2019. Being put to good use,
Ay.
I believe, in game 1 by Vietnam. So medyo malakas din yan. Very good in combination with Thane. Kasi kayang itulak ni Thane papasok sa zone ni Crixie.
Yes.
But
Liliana being locked in here, mukhang exciting ang magiging makikita natin para sa ating mid lanes dito. Kasi ang lakas mag-poke ng parehong mages na to. And mangyayari na lang yan, paano susuportahan yung mga mid laners natin ng nagro-roam na support para maklear agad yung waves and makarotate sila faster on other lanes.
in fairness, I think the rotations on Azul are gonna be a little more aggressive. Looking at this
Yeah.
halfway through the picks,
Well, yes, actually, because Timmy is an aggressive type of support, so hindi ka pwedeng yung parang like maghihintay ka na lang ng papasok. Yung Timmy, yung papasok, siya yung maghahanap ng team fights.
Trigger puti puts.
Yes.
Ano yan?
Panghabol yan. And of course, tatago ka
Nanginginig yan. Tapos he'll just jump on
May
you.
stun na lang. May
Yes.
stun na kasama.
Iron lands onto you and it's over again. And then Lindis with the movement speed buff off of the rune shield and of course off of just coming from bushes, we can expect SIBOL Azul here to be rotating very, very aggressively. But looking at the bans once more, mukhang ang mood ngayon ng Azul, tanggalan natin ng jungle to. Tanggalan natin ng Kriknak at saka ng Murad.
Yes, obvious dito. Well, first rotation ng bans nila are the mid laners and junglers naman for the second rotations. Meanwhile, deciding factor in here for Team Pula is that ano ba yung nawawala pa sa kanila? Of course,
The offlaner.
yeah, the offlaner, the jungle as well. So they could potentially ban out one of those as well.
I think a core. Carry ang kulang ng Azul. They already have
Oh, yeah.
a solid jungle
Yeah. The
in
Lindis jungle.
Lindis. So yeah, I guess it could have been the Varus, could have been the Florentino.
Side lanes na lang.
Yep, that's what it is.
Veres.
The Omen taken out and the Varus. Mukhang minaamoy ako dito kay Saya sa Azul. Are you smelling Superman? Whoa!
Posible.
Right?
And Florentino, I
Imagine
think
that.
still possible for picking.
I think
Right?
you can, yeah. You could pick up the Superman again. No, Chognar has been picked up by Pula already, so that's safe. Omen has been banned out, so I guess it spells itself out.
Yeah.
Hopefully our players don't. Like,
Tignan natin dito.
I can just say whatever I want, right? I mean, like, I don't want to give them weird suggestions, but Superman is very good here.
Uy, wow.
Crash.
Is it time for me to make use of Crash sa side lanes?
I think
Dahil
so.
pinapakita ng mga pro
Yeah,
players natin to
Our
dito.
Philippine representatives have a big,
Yes.
big preference here for Crash. So yeah, Azul here looks like they are going to be picking up the Crash, hovering it. As we show you guys the rest of our other athletes,
Yes.
these are our Tekken representatives.
For other games. And of course, hindi lang Arena of Valor ang nandito.
Yep.
Alright. Meanwhile, going on to what is happening on the draft right now. Well, tinanggalan ng Omen, tinanggalan ng Veres. What else could they pick in here? Florentino ba? What's the other
Richter's
hero?
still up.
Yeah, Richter still
Yeah.
up for grabs in here.
Pareho silang wala pang offlaner, but it looks like Azul is gonna go for that Crash as the offlaner, doing very well against the Elsu earlier, so that's not a
Yo.
problem for them. Marja
Interestingly,
being hovered by Pula, I like the Marja.
This is safe. This is actually safe.
Marja here being in the offlane by herself is okay because she's capable of those mga bait plays. Diba? Papakita lang, diba? Tapos ghost walk, whoa.
True. Wala, you cannot target me,
and then
sorry.
out through the bushes comes the Thane, and then Nacroth is gonna be knocking you up. I think that's good for SIBOL Pula, locking it in.
Really good imagination by you on how the combo might happen, but let's see if that's really gonna happen.
Napanood ko na ito kasi.
Sometimes kasi it's easier said than done. You know, a lot of situations can happen here sa ating battlefield.
Ideally, di ba, dapat ganon, but
yeah.
It all comes down to execution. Azul here, highlighting the Valheim.
Well, really good counter for the Hayate, lalo na kung magkatapat sila. Stun lang dito, and of course, auto-target din yan.
Yeah, very good as well against the Crixie and the Nacroth. If Valheim sees either hero first, it's over.
Totally.
Confirmed stun. Actually, Valheim is one of the few marksmen or archers in Arena of Valor that has a confirmed stun na hindi skill shot.
Yes. And alam natin na medyo maikli lang yung cooldown nito. So it can be like if it's level 15 Valheim already, it could be successive stuns coming out from him. Although hindi naman literal na stun.
Almost though. Almost. Could be. That passive on him could trigger and proc a stun every 3 attacks on. So again, this is a solid draft by Azul, picking up 2 archers, one of them going into the jungle. On the side of Pulado, going more for a bait play. Hopefully, ma-farm up nila to si Yats on the Hayate. Kaysayo, any calls, any predictions here?
Well, for the lineup itself lang, it's kind of tricky. I really love Hayate, but I'm gonna also commend yung how Team Azul tried to counter that Hayate, and although hindi nila intentionally trinay i-counter agad yung Nacroth because Nacroth was picked last, the team is also good to, stun that Nacroth out para ma-stop siya.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's so hard. It's all about the execution.
Yeah. So Azul is on the red side, and then ngayon Pula yung nasa blue side, right? So this is
way to confuse us.
Yeah, this is Pula with the Thane pick, with the Thane lineup.
Yes.
Kasi yun yung medyo interesting hero there. And then sa Azul naman, nasa kabila, they have the Lindis and the Timi. I gotta give it to the Lindis and Timi. They have 2 of the strongest heroes in the game
my
right
comment.
now.
For I don't know, man. Okay, for how they countered on the draft, I'm gonna go for Azul. But on the heroes themselves, I'm gonna go for Pula.
Okay, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. This is once again the SIBOL AOV Combine. Thank you for joining us. Ako nga pala si Leo, kasama ko si Kaysaya. Papakilala namin ngayon ang mga kupunan.
For Team Azul, we have your aim for the Lindis era, for the Liliana, Benz on the Valheim, Prey for the Timi, and of course 1717 for the Crash.
Sa SIBOL Pula naman, nandito si Vindicated bilang ang Marja Rubix, ang Thane Gambit as the Crixie. It's Yats playing that Hayate, and si Miggy ang Nacroth. And we see quite a bit of a scuffle up top dito for SIBOL Pula engaging on to the Crest. Mag-isa lang siya doon. But they are gonna be fine as Crest is a very mobile and quite capable solo laner. Kasi makunat yan, may shields yan, tapos may jumps. Right? And it's from the same skill. Isang skill lang yun, yung shield tsaka yung jump niya.
Yes, indeed. Eh makikita natin dito, of course, hintayan lang naman muna tayo na magle-level 4, then ready na to gank. And especially, hinahanap natin yan sa mga jungler natin. Of course, both of the junglers at level 3 right now, paunahan na lang sino mag-hit ng level 4. And it looks like it's gonna be the Lindis anytime soon.
And as she takes that last small camp, she is gonna be trying to rotate up top here, setting up all her traps. Yan ang maganda talaga kay Lindis eh. She's able to give vision, and then she's able to engage. But here's Mickey coming in against AIM. There's a Valiant Charge. They are going to combine to make this happen. It's AIM looking really low. Is there enough damage? And it looks like there is. Down goes AIM. Mickey is responsible. 1717 trying to go in for more, but it's not going to be enough. Vindicated taking a lot of damage. This is a Timi looking like he's going to go down. It's Gambit taking him, deleting him off the map. Wala pa siyang ult kaya hindi siya napag-resurrect. That's 2 for none in favor of Pula.
Sobrang ganda ng ginawa ni Miggy doon. Just heading straight forward doon kay AIM na alam natin siya yung most squishy onto the top lane kanina. And I think what went wrong kaya sa Azul dito? Was it them, kasi mas nauna nag-online or nag-level 4 pala
Yes.
itong si AIM.
Yeah.
But then again, they didn't took the opportunity on trying to gank a lane agad.
Yeah, here's what happened. Si AIM kasi nauna siya sa lane. Nauna siya and she set her trap near the vision ward. So in-expect niya na doon dadaan si Miggy.
Si Miggy.
But Miggy went straight through the lane, through the
lane,
turret.
dun siya nang galing.
Kaya-
That's why vision is very important.
Yeah, in a big team fight like this, you want to be able to engage first, but this dragon's gonna be going down. Miggy taking it. AIM once more looking really low. He is gonna be getting away, but instead, Miggy's gonna be knocking him up, just letting him go, but there's some delayed damage. It's AIM dropping once more. Si Miggy nakaisa pa. Round 2 daw, jungle versus jungle.
Look how Miggy is currently bullying out itong AIM natin. Kasi alam niya, ito na yung target na hahanapin ko talaga. I'm very mobile. I can go in and out. And ito, inaagawan pa nga ng jungle. This is what you really wanna do to deny or at least delay yung opponent nyo para hindi makahabol sa itemization.
Here's a defensive metamorphosis though by 7017 pushing out SIBOL Pula. Kisaya, let's talk about again what went wrong with the first team fight up top and then dito nga sa baba naman. I think what's happening here is Miggy is catching out AIM much faster than AIM could see.
Yes.
Kasi kailangan mo pa rin alalahanin na marksman pa rin yan.
Pero teka lang, grabe naman yung ginagawa dito na pressure ng Team Pula. Look at that, they're taking down the Siren turret. Agad-agad sabay backup naman ng mga members ng Team Azul.
Rubik's here with the ult. It's being a good bro being used right here by Prey. It's not gonna be enough. AIM dropping once more. Gambit naman ngayon ang makakapatay sa kanya. Prey looking really low. Wala ka ng ult, pare ko. Run away underneath the turret. It's not gonna be enough. Rubik's getting that kill. It's 2-0 currently in this skirmish. 5-0 ngayon. Lamang na lamang ang SIBOL Pula at mukhang gusto pa nila.
Here's what you're gonna like. Something that I have noticed in here. Kasi Miggy could potentially, of course, making use of the Nakaroth. Either hahanapin niya itong si Valheim or the Lindis. And maganda yung decision niya na itong Team Pula, hindi nila binubuli yung bot lane. Na alam natin, sige, nandyan lang si Valheim. Kasi alam nila may stun eh. May stun lang sila pag tinay nilang pasukin. Etong si Lindis, slow lang naman yung meron siya. Wala siyang pang hard CC.
So again, in a situation like this, the best thing for AIM to do is to just focus on farming, right? And here we see Bent engaging onto Yacht, throwing out that shuriken, throwing out that stun. Pero yun nga, may dash din si Hayate, so safe.
Safe naman talaga. And of course, ninja yan eh.
Oo.
Kailangan talaga marami yung pang in and out din.
Oo,
Hindi lang
and-
si Nacros.
And then Kunai Blitz also has purifying properties, di ba?
Yes, indeed. And ito, next contestant point kaya will be the Abyssal Dragon. I think we have a 1v1 ongoing, so may pasok naman ni Miggy, but I think hahayaan na nila yan.
Yats here getting that vision ward against Prey. There's not much team he can do, but
Oy,
here we go.
Miggy.
Miggy engaging onto Bent, knocking him up. Prey here going for the Reborn really early, giving a good bro. Medyo natakot siya doon.
In fairness, ang taas ng confidence ni Miggy to go for that Valheim na agad-agad. And I guess kasama niya pa si Liliana. So dalawang stun yung pwede niyang masalo doon.
Pero kaya niya. He's not afraid because he has the backup. Rubik's is here. And depends on what items they're having.
There you
we
go.
could see. Rubik's here coming in. AIM once more being knocked up. And it is going to be Prey dropping real low. But they are going to get Rubik's in return underneath the turret. It's AIM finally getting a kill. That's 1-for-1 as they just try to distract the rest of Azul. Miggy rotating to mid. Ang hirap nitong dragon na to. The second dragon of the game, medyo nahirapan sila. Kasi nga ngayon, kay Saya, I think you mentioned, they were not bearing down on bottom.
Mas nagro-rotate na sila. Right after taking the tier 1 turret onto the top, nag-rotate sila sa bottom lane. Yun naman yung gusto nilang kuhaan ng space.
Pero parang it's less successful.
It's less successful kasi nandiyan yung Valheim eh. The stuns are helping just way too much. So as itong si Ira onto the si Liliana, kayang mag-rotate agad doon coming from the middle lane.
Yeah, it looks like Bent here has things in lockdown sa baba. So, good idea for SIBOL Pula to maybe change their priorities.
Yes, ito na nga. Mukhang iba naman yung hahanapin nilang lugar. But I guess they will still keep on trying out kasi sobrang importante pa rin ang area natin sa bot since the Abyssal Dragon area. Or the Abyssal Dragon still.
Here we go. Prey getting a lot of damage onto him once more. Si Rubik's minamama na siya. 77 here protecting T and me as they go ahead and rotate out of the way.
there we
Rubik's
go.
engaging onto Ira, pushing him back. But unpredictable, Ira is going to be hopping up underneath their turret. That's safe, actually. It's really good mobility right there on the part of Ira, waiting for the rest of Azul.
Something that you have to take note when you go in, before you plan on going on into a team fight, make sure you have a way to go outside or else don't initiate at all. And I think that is what Miggy is also doing and the rest of the members of Team Pula. Pero ito na nga, na-secure din nila yung Abyssal Dragon and they're going for a team fight.
Era almost dropping really low, pero mukhang babagsak muna dito si paring Prey and Poppin, that being a good bro. A second time he's gonna go down. Era needs to get out of here. Aim as well. Gambit looking for more trouble. Miggy jumping up underneath the turret, taking aim down. Si Benz naman na makukulong dito. Si Miggy na rin tutulong. Gambit laying down the pain and it's Miggy once more taking it. Hindi na kailangan daw ni Yat. Si Yat sa torre ka na lang.
At eto na, finally, Team Pula successfully getting the tier 1 turret onto the bottom lane and happy naman dito na kumuha na rin ng isa pang torre. Ang ating Marja vindicated onto the middle lane. They're not stopping. Itong si Gambit nag-a-advance na rin just to scare away the Liliana.
SIBOL Pula here is so dominant. Tinan mo si Vindicated, hindi na siya sumasama sa team fight. When did you ever see the Marja join anything?
Well,
Diba?
usually as DS laner, you don't usually need to. Usually magro-rotate ka talaga sa lane mo sa DS side, then babackup ka sa mid to clear your lane. And kapag kailangan ka na sa team fight, like you have the advantage na overall for your team, then you join the team fights. Or kung doon talaga yung team fight nangyayari sa lane mo.
Yeah, but then again, it's a 4v5 for the most part in the past 9 minutes of this game too. So yeah, I think SIBOL Pula is doing well for themselves. They're able to make these little engagements on the back of Rubik's with Valiant Charge. Yun lang. Pag nagsimula si Rubik's, susunod eh.
But this is 4K gold lead, which I think kayang-kaya pang habulin.
Yeah.
Especially, they have a jungler marksman. Ang bilis mag-farm din ito kung kailangan lang talaga humabol.
Yeah.
But I guess the pressure that was put by Team Pula, yung kanina pa sila early game time pa lang kinukuha na nila yung jungle nitong Azul.
Boomstick here being picked up by Gambit. So yeah, expect a few more kills
Nako po.
going towards Gambit. Prey here engaging, just going around Puriputs to speed up his mobility. Kay Saya, nabanggit mo nga na meron lang silang parang 3K or 4K gold lead. That's really small compared to how the stats are looking. 4 towers to none, 9 to 1. Di ba? Ang liit, ang galing. So humahabol pa ang Azul sa farm.
Yes, so isipin mo kung may mabasag man na dalawang torre dito on the side of Pula, parang mas bubom pa dito or lalaki pa yung gold pot ng Azul natin.
Yeah.
But looking at the situation right now, they got a 6-man in here. The Drake is already dealing damage onto this tier 2 turret sa top lane natin. Of course, they're not stopping that Gambit, throwing out yung salbabida niya. Maistan ka lang dun eh.
Nope. Gambit is a good source of damage here. So is Yats. Pero,
Oh,
look at down
Miggy!
bot though. Bent knocking up Miggy, taking him out as well. Prey here to the rescue. Papasok na si Rubik's. Valiant Charge. Hindi niya mapipigil ang Azul sa pagdepensa. And they are gonna be pushing back the rest of Pula as Rubik's and Gambit try to add a little bit more pressure in mid. Down bot though, it's Vindicated helping out. Ito na, papasok ng ating Marja sa laban. Rubik's pushing back 2 members. Prey and 1717 getting the brunt of Dane's shield. They are going to feel a lot of damage as they are pushed back. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, Miggy is in here. Miggy's going to be knocking up a lot of them, but he is going to be saving his
Just
face.
finding the right target right now. And
Yep.
makikita mo dito, although yes, we keep on, it seems like yes, we keep on highlighting Miggy, but he is just really showing good plays. Alam niya kung kailan siya papasok. Even may turret pa nga dun, inhibitor turret sa bot lane natin. And nakita mo nung pumasok siya, it was a secured kill.
I don't get it. I was casting that little moment, right? I napansin ko lang Miggy was at like 2 or 3 different places at once. I'm like, okay,
True.
Miggy's gonna kill someone. Wait, ba't
the bot?
siya nasa back lane? Okay, pumasok ulit siya. Okay, he's taking the mid tower. So again, you see the mobility on this
Yes.
Nacroth, and it's so valuable.
It's so valuable indeed. And it seems like halos hindi natin makita dito yung stuns na kayang i-deal out nitong Valheim ni Benz and itong si Liliana na gamit ni Ira. What is happening? Is it just way too much mobility talaga na nasa Nacroth? Or hindi pa rin talaga sapat yung stuns na meron tong si Timmy, si Valheim, at itong si Liliana? Dapat ba Illumia? I don't know, man.
This
But the
feels-
Nacroth got picked last, so they didn't really have a chance to counter that one out.
this feels bad, to be honest, for Azul because they I don't want to say they wasted, but they already used their 2 best picks in this matchup in this series, diba? The Lindis and the Timmy. So they can't pick that anymore.
You
They're
can
gonna
even
lose
call
it.
out Valheim because Valheim is part of the tier S right now.
Also,
And,
yes.
yeah. Well, anyway, this is not really surprising at all. An easy Dark Slayer for the side of Team Pula right now. Again, no turrets taken down onto the side of Pula. What is the factor in here? maganda ba talaga yung rotation ng, jungler support and mid natin onto the side of Pula? And it's just really, more advantageous in terms of their overall skill play than the jungle support and mid that we have on the side of Azul.
Well, it seems like it's on the back of Miggy, right? Check it out. It's SIBOL Pula knocking on the door of Azul. Ang huling high ground turret dito ng Azul. And again, I think it all started dun sa top lane kanina at about 2 or 3 minutes, di ba? Nung pumasok si Miggy at medyo pinigil niya yung pag-farm ni AIM. And off the back of that, I think if you stop the Lindis from farming up like that, it's hard to come back. Mahirap mag-come back dyan. So again, Miggy here, dealing a lot of damage. 70-17 with the Metamorphosis, starting it up underneath the turret. Medyo defensive yon, pushing back SIBOL Pula.
Well, because that's their one last remaining turret. And makikita mo, konti na lang yung buhay. Gusto pa ngang pasukin ni Miggy. Actually, I think na-hit niya yun ng konti.
Once.
Ito, totally isang pitik na lang. Isang pitik na lang yung tier 1 turret onto the top. And alam natin, pag naubos yung tore mo sa side mo, lalaki yung mga minion waves na pwedeng pumasok sa
Yep, so that one last turret is so important right now for SIBOL Azul. Kasi nga pag iniwan nila yan, tapos naging super minions na, any single wave could potentially end the game.
Yun na nga.
And finally, all their towers are down. Rubik's coming in, engaging onto SIBOL Azul. A lot of damage being dropped onto Azul. They do get the rebirth. Poppin being a good bro underneath the turret, underneath the core. Prey drops a second time. So does Miggy. Era taking him out. Finally, the Nakrot has been slain. It's a shutdown. Vindicated, looking really low. Bent starting it up once more. Wants some trouble, but then again, they are going to be able to take him down. Gambit going down. Era once more responsible for that.
Okay.
It's a 4-for-1 trade, and I think that was worth it.
Yes. And pero, teka lang what went wrong? Ano bang ginawa ng Pula dito na bakit sila naubos halos doon? Buti na lang 2 members survived. I guess they focused way too much on the heroes. Like everyone was going for the heroes, getting more trying to get more kills rather than clearing the wave. So at least they could hit the base.
If they wanted to, kaya nila sigurong mag-focus onto the core, right?
Yes.
But then again, we mentioned the core, there was a lot of damage coming from the core, right? And dito sa Arena of Valor, pag tinamaan ka ng tore, multiple times, it grows exponentially. Yes. So they spent what 10 seconds underneath the core, taking damage clean. So I guess yun ang rason kung bakit naging 4-for-1 trade yun. So I can't say for sure that SIBOL Azul is back in this 100%. Pero look at this, gold lead now back to just 200, 100 even.
Goodness. So look at that, lamang na ang SIBOL Azul in here. Given that wala pa nga silang nababasag na tore. So kailangan mag-ingat dito ng Team Pula. They have to be very careful on their decision making. Tama na yung kills. Objectives na tayo if you really want to win this fight.
Yep. Saan nanggagaling yung gold? I think this big jump came in from the shutdown kill onto Miggy. So that's a big source of the comeback gold there. But yeah, this is Pula taking out the the third Slayer of the game.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, indeed. Pangatlo na pala yun, ano? So we're on 16-minute game time almost and kaya pa nilang mag-agaw dito ng mga buffs. I think, yes, there you go. Sage Column is currently available. Binigay nila kay Gambit to. And again, 6 man in here. Mukhang ito na. Mukhang hindi na nila uulitin yung ginawa nila kanina na focus fire sa mga heroes. But rather, they're gonna go for the base. And they got the Drake naman. So, the Drake has, higher range dito. Mas maganda, but
yes, it's a free hit. 70-70 taking a lot of damage. Metamorphosis being used right now. Quick shields and of course a buff onto your allies if they fight underneath there. But Miggy is going to be coming in. Taking down Prey's Gambit. Popping that ult underneath the turret. Is Era dropping the Gambit. Meron yan Sage buff. Much faster cooldowns. And the core is going to be taken by Pula. It's a quick take. Isang skirmish lang yun, isang team fight lang na malaki and it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, just under about 17 minutes, this is SIBOL Pula going 2-0.
And yeah, 2-0, just like what you have mentioned again, Team Pula, that was Miggy, Yats, Vindicated, Rubik's, and Gambit. Pero of course, alam naman natin, maganda na overall yung ginawa nila doon. No turrets has been taken down, right, from that team fight overall. Pero tignan natin yung side ng Azul. Ano ba yung mga magandang individual plays na nakita natin or at least the rotation from the mid, support, and the jungle.
On the side of Azul, I have to just commend the gold, right? I have to
Grabe.
commend the farming capabilities. And early on, parating nauhuli yung jungler natin, right? Si Aim. So, with that being said, I think if they won maybe one or two more team fights, it would have gone better. Pero, yeah, SIBOL
Well,
Pula here.
farming-wise, I guess I also, well, in my personal opinion, maganda yung individual playstyle in terms of farming alone. But I think ang kailangan i-improve dito or siguro yung hindi talaga kailangan level up dun sa trio nung nasa side ng team pula natin was that yung rotation nila overall. Yung decision making, okay, are we gonna go engage into the team fight na ba? Andyan ba si Miggy to catch our Lindis and such.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hear from courtside first before we go back into the competition. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the AOV series for the SIBOL Combine. Coming up pa lang yung mga casters. Ako si Leo.
At ako naman si Kaysaya.
You'll be hearing from Aileen. Take it away.
Thanks, Leo and Kaisaya. Kasama ko nga ngayon si Raf, ang coach ng SIBOL Arena of Valor. So, coach, after those two matches, can you give us an overview of what's been happening at your camp?
So yesterday we had Oro and Liab play as a team. So we wanted to see how well they played as a team, and now we're doing combinations to see how they play individually. So yeah.
And as a coach, you have the hard task of choosing which players will represent our country. So what exactly are you looking for?
So we're really looking for like the individual skill. We're looking for the best 7, and on top of that, we're also looking for the players that have good communication and that can work well with other teammates. Yeah.
Wow, so that's really nice because you get a good balance of having good individual skills as well as being a good team player. But coach, after seeing those two matches, what are your thoughts on this? I think SIBOL Pula won by a landslide.
I didn't expect it to be that much of a landslide, but so far it's so good. I'm seeing like even the losing team how they can still play and how they can still recover and try to come back. But really good performance on SIBOL Pula's side. Yeah.
And we have more matches coming up. So Leo and Kaisaya, back to you.
Thank you very much, Aileen, and of course, Coach Ralph, aka Siriox. Tama nga naman. Medyo maganda pa rin yung performance ng Azul and ng Pula, regardless of who wins. Kasi nakita mo ano yung mga pointers eh. Kung ano yung magandang points of development and of course, where they perform well, where they shine.
Yes, and actually the fact na napatagal nila yung laban and as well as nakaka-catch up sila, even the gold lead, di ba? Sila pa nga yung nag-lead sa gold in the later part of the match. It's something na commendable talaga. How did they manage to pull that off, di ba?
Which is something
A
that...
normal team, I think, cannot pull that off that easily.
Yeah, it bothers me kasi of the years of Arena of Valor that I've played and I've casted, looking at a match that was quite a landslide as our courtside reporter noted, kahit na ganun kalaki yung advantage, pag tinignan mo yung gold, parang okay pa naman eh. So that
Okay
really
pa naman.
confused me. But then again, that's what you get when you put up these, these two top tier teams against each other and amongst each other.
And I guess other than that, if pareho nga kayo sa gold lead but the other team has the map control, I guess yun na talaga yung pinaka-advantage nila. Kasi mas makaka-roam around sila sa mapa and of course, mas makaka-take sila ng objective very easily than the opponent na halos walang nakuhang tore.
Yeah, so again, ladies and gentlemen, best of 5 series po ito. It is SIBOL Azul on their do or die mode right now. SIBOL Pula able to take this very handily if they win this last match. Back into the draft, mga kaibigan. It's Azul on the play. Pula responding. Again, global ban and pick.
Global ban and pick tayo ngayon. Ay, grabe naman ang ating gambit dyan. Inantok doon sa laban natin ata kanina. Nagyon. Napayon si kuya mo gambit. Pero,
Well, if you're performing at this level, diba, I was gonna note, right? Gambit here, quite the authority figure for Liab, diba? Medyo
Yes.
siya yung
mid laner natin. Alam
Yes.
natin it's not easy to go on the mid
yes.
as well.
And if you're working with members of a team that you're not used to, mapapagod ka eh. So that might be it. That might be it.
Yes, pwede.
That might be it. But yeah, as we see here, si 17-17 naman, gising na gising, gusto niyang bumawi. It is Azul.
Feeling ko pinipigilan niya lang yung pag-yon niya.
And of course, the Mountain Dew helps, right?
Oh, yes,
a
definitely.
lot of energy being brought through your veins with one of our lovely partners' drinks here. Bans being picked up by Azul. It's Darcy and Lindis.
Lindis.
Sagot naman ng pula. It's the Hayate being taken out and that Fennec.
Look at that. No one's trying to give the Fennec away until now. Like even on other leagues that we know. For
Ayaw.
Arena of Valor, ito talaga yung pinaka-iniingatan nila. It's either you get this as a secure pick on your side or just ban it out. Just don't show that guy in the tournament.
Yeah, nope. Don't let him have a fox. He's a fox, right?
Yeah.
Kasi nga, what he
So,
says, right? You can't outfox a fox.
I like it.
That's him. He's a fox.
May sinasabi pa siya about money eh. Like, just parang tell me about it if it involves money or something like that.
It's him or Slims? I don't know.
No, him.
Okay, it's him. All right. Pareho silang ano eh, money-wise, right?
Money-wise.
Yeah, Slims and Fennec. But
I
yeah,
see.
let's go our first picks here. Azul getting Veres here with her new, very beautiful interstellar skin.
Oh yes, Codex skin.
Meron ka na yan.
Yeah.
Meron.
Level pa po, level 40 ka lang naman ng Codex, right?
Safe yan.
Safe,
It's very
safe.
beautiful.
Ikaw nga dyan, nagba-vouchers eh, baka naman.
What? You need that for the Codex. Everybody needs that for the Codex.
Well, for buying skin. Well, anyway, going back to our draft, let's see in here. Omen being hovered and yeah, still deciding. Okay, pinakita na nila dito yung mga DS laners nila. So, Veres, pinakita na agad. So, they're gonna try to counter that by making use of Omen. And I think this is actually a good counter. Trinay kong mag-Veres and I'm against an Omen. Ang hirap.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Pag hinawakan ka, Diyos ko, hindi mo makonect yung second skill mo.
Death's Embrace onto a Veres
Or
will
rather
just,
the passive, sorry.
Yeah, will take away the one advantage that Veres has. She's able to reposition herself and deal that damage from her passive.
Yeah.
Pero kung nakakulong ka sa Death's Embrace, you can't. And of course, kung pakunatan lang and then magbabakbakan kayo, I think the
Kayang-kaya.
Omen has the advantage here. So,
Yes, with the lifesteal as well eh.
and his second skill taking away the debuffs, right?
Yes.
So again, Omen here has a good chance against Veres, but they also pick up the Annette. So can you still expect a tank from Pula?
A tank from the side of Pula.
Parang wala na eh.
Parang wala na nga, indeed. Looks like they're gonna go for poke-based, at least doon sa magro-rotate na mid support as well as yung jungle natin.
Yeah, which opens up quite a bit their draft and banning. Kasi kung ang lineup mo, hindi mo na kailangan ng tank, that makes it easier for you to move around the rest of your core. So, looking right now at Azul, they pick up the Severa and the Kilgroth.
Okay,
I
well,
like how this makes for a very sustainable matchup. Kasi nga, Tides of Life on Sephora being able to heal up the Kilgroth, which himself has very good sustainability. You think this Kilgroth gonna go jungle or offlane?
here I'm thinking, it looks like they're gonna go for a marksman jungle in here. Parang tinatago lang nila. Kasi pwedeng Veres and Kilgroth onto the side eh.
Wow! Really? Pwede.
Pwede.
Violet is still open, but Azul has not picked up Violet.
Well, and available din si Rourke.
Yes.
So possible Rourke.
That's a little greedy though. Rourke and Kilgroth in the same team. Both heroes very, very jungle reliant. Gustong-gusto nila ng gold. And kung pagbibigyan, kukunin ni Kilgroth yung jungle ng kalaban very early.
Pwede.
But again, we don't know who Pula's jungler is yet.
Alawa, drafting-wise, well, actually, we don't know sinong nagda-draft sa kanila. I know we have a coach, but sino sa kanila sa team, sa bawat teams yung
actually.
nagda-draft? Kasi on other games, like, for example, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, we can see each teams has coaches na
Yes.
nagda-draft for them. But
Yes.
this time, I think kanya-kanya sila. Sila yung nag-uusap.
I guess that helps because, again, these two teams being at the top of their game, it's Oro, Digitos, and Liab. Malalim ang hero pool nitong mga
Yep,
teams na to. So,
definitely.
again, they can just talk to each other, figure it out, and I guess that's where this Kilgroth is gonna go, right?
Okay.
Second phase of banning though, let's talk about
Here.
that. SIBOL pula ngayon tinatanggal ang Nakroth at Kriknak.
Okay.
Medyo basada, getting rid of the junglers. On the side of Azul though, tatanggalin nila ang Liliana kasi nga wala pang mid ang pula.
Okay. SIBOL Pula banning out junglers in here. And these are assassin junglers per se. So, now my question... Okay.
Your question?
Oh yeah, my question is that, okay, since naisip ng Pula dito na tanggalin yung mga assassin junglers natin, So, potentially ba may chance kaya ang Azul na magplano sila ng assassin as their jungler? Basically, no marksman setup for
Pwede
their
naman.
side. Possible.
We've seen that work, and by the way it looks, these two teams are just ignoring tanks. Totally ignoring tanks. I mean, we've seen Timi, we've seen Baldoom come out, but just for one of each teams, hindi pa naman siya totally scrubbed out, the potential to see a tank here. But that would make for very slow matchup. So I guess they need more damage. So you're right, Kaysaya. Baka nga no marksman lineup ang Azul. Pero sa pula naman, tingnan natin, sino mo bang natitira na jungler?
For marksman or assassin?
Um,
For the side of Pula.
for pula, yes.
Nagkakaubusan nga eh.
Diba?
Well, we got Zanis, Zephy, si medyo makunat na why not? I mean,
Okay,
pero
given-
well, given that
Sorry.
parang poke type sila kasi, I don't think
Pwede.
they're gonna go for that
No,
one.
no, not at all. And Zanis, even if, yeah, this one much better. I think Ryoma from the jungle is much better. You did mention Zanis though, even if we are on global ban and pick, personally I haven't seen Zanis make any showings,
Yes,
right?
actually, indeed.
Oh, like,
Even on the other leagues, right?
yes,
Even in
yes,
other
yes.
leagues.
So it's one thing to point out, maybe it's possible that Zanis makes a showing kasi nga pwede siya
Oh,
mag-snowball.
by the way, Cricknap. Hello, Cricknap. And we've, Cricknap.
Cricknap is banned
Oh, yeah,
out,
Cricknap.
no?
Sorry.
Maybe in another series.
On another series. Okay. Cricknap getting banned at the moment. You can see, although Season 1 hero din to, di ba? Ang lakas ng potential. Naalala ko lang siya because you mentioned parang si Zanis nga not getting picked, although Season 1 hero
Yeah,
din.
of these. Okay, now that we're talking about like heroes that are new and heroes that could potentially make a showing right now because we are short on junglers kasi nag-iinit yung dalawang SIBOL teams dito. What about Batman though?
I don't know, man. I don't
Paano na
think
si
so.
Batman?
No. Alam mo, maganda si Batman early or ang gandang ipakita ni Batman
Diba?
because hello, it's DC.
Diba?
Diba? Pero teka lang mo, ang hindi kasi siya okay eh. Para sa overall team composition kung
Yeah.
isasama natin siya.
Yeah,
Pero
you're
ito na nga,
right. You're right.
Slim's Jungle.
I like it. I like the Slims. We mentioned earlier that we talked about animals who like money in Arena of Valor, and Slims
na.
is one of them. And yeah, it's gonna be Slims out of the jungle, Kilgroth onto the side lane, Sephora here.
Wait, really? Punish?
Yes.
Okay.
Sephora.
Parang kinabahan ako sa punish doon ah.
Sephora gonna go onto the mid alongside the Raz, tapos side laners yung dalawang off-laner natin. I like the mid-Raz, really good pickup here. And of course, the Ryoma jungle off of SIBOL Pula. Going for the finish here, they want to go 3-0. What's your call, Kaysaya?
What's my call? I still, ewan ko ha, bakit parang laging sa overall draft? I like kung ano yung kinocompose dito ng Team Azul.
Like heroes-wise.
Na hero-wise.
Pero
hero-wise.
pagdating sa laro-
Overall yung execution as a team,
Pula's got it, yeah?
Yes.
Parang they have it in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, this is do or die for SIBOL Azul. Ito ang last chance nila para mapatagal pa ang best of 5 na ito. Meron ba kayong mga predictions
Bets,
sa bahay? Yeah, bets.
predictions.
Comment right now. Share this. Let people know that the SIBOL Combine is happening. It's right here at Circuit Makati. Do come join us. We would like to thank, of course, Razer, the official esports partner of the 30th SEA Games. TV5 and Signal, our official broadcast partners. And of course, Mountain Dew, SIBOL's official game fuel. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Ito na ang Game 3 do or die para SIBOL Azul at SIBOL Pula naman. Very dominant. It's their game to lose. This one is pakilala natin ang ating mga players.
yes, for the side of SIBOL Pula, we have your Rubik's for Annette, Vindicated for Omen, Yats on the Valheim, Miggy on the Ryoma, and Gambit para naman dyan sa ating
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
I love the L'Oreal pickup here by SIBOL Pula. Last pick. SIBOL Azul though, it's Era in mid as well as our Raz, si Aim, ang Slims, Bench as the Veres, Prey as Sephora, and of course 17-17 as the Kilgroth. Ladies and gentlemen, mainit ang labanan sa taas, 17-17 engaging onto two heroes.
Grabe ah, 1-7-1-7 in here, just playing it safe. I think he made use of his sprint para lang makatakas doon. At eto na nga si Yats, nako, getting targeted by Bez right now. Apparently that passive didn't connect, kaya naman back away naman muna.
Yep, and here we go. Yat going onto that war, getting stunned by Benz's second skill. Trying to make all of their skills count here, ladies and gentlemen. Muntik na mag-first blood doon. Pero Era here, I love the mobility on the Raz, being able to throw out those fireballs and then back out. Maganda yan laban kay Gambit, who is very immobile, sans her dash.
In here, pressure has been given by Pula, but in here, ready naman talaga ang Azul na sumabak din sa laban. Miggy trying to get the backline. Iraj has to back away a little bit, but Prey looks like he will be the first casualty. Pero hindi pa sila tapos dahil sa sama si Benz onto the team fight right now. Vindicated, very low. Hinahabol siya ni Aim right now. Will he be targeted? Apparently, he will go back to safety. Pero si Gambit, nako, kuya mo Gambit, hindi ka na makakatakas dyan.
Napaka-messy na scramble yan. Rubik stunning! Bent on the back, but Bent is gonna be coming back. Wala pang Venom strike yun, wala pang ult yung Varus doon, but being able to take out our opponent there is very, very good.
Hindi ko lang alam yung nangyari kay Gambit kanina doon.
Yeah, how they end up in the back.
Siguro tinahanap niya yung backlight, tapos hindi niya napansin na umalis na yung mga kakampi niya. But anyway, going back sa nangyayari sa Abyssal Dragon, this will be secured by Azul. Well, that was very fast, at least in terms of DPS. Na alam naman natin, nandyan na sa Slims na gamit-gamit ni Aim.
Pero medyo gets ko yung ginagawa ni Gambit. I mean, it's smart for L'Oreal to dive into the backline, scramble the opponents, but it's only good if you have your ult. Kasi mag-iiba yung daloy ng laban. They're gonna wanna not retreat. But now that Gambit has level 4, he's able to do that better.
Yes, at eto na nga, they're trying to gank the top lane. Vindicated has to back away 3 members. Alis muna itong Team Azul natin. They're trying to deny the jungle, getting that neutral monster. They're gonna go for a team fight or at least put a little bit of pressure onto that one.
What I was saying, 17-17 on that kill growth, very, very farm heavy. Gusto niyang mag-farm ng gold, and yan, he's gonna start taking these small camps, and that's gonna be the key to winning against Vindicated's Omen.
And makikita rin natin, no, Varus katapat ang isang Valheim. So, well, fair enough. Kasi may range din naman ang Varus natin dito, medium range. So, kaya pa rin naman tumapat. Although makikita mo kanina, he has been joining team fights and konti na nga lang yung Torre doon sa baba natin. And there you go. I think middle lane.
That's the inherent advantage of having range. Once you're clearing the wave, you're able to force the issue. Pero ang talo naman dito ni paring Yats is once Benz is able to close that gap, talo siya in terms of sustainability.
Well, true. Pero tignan natin dito as everyone tries to rotate onto the middle lane. Looks like they're gonna go for a team fight. Rubik's tamang protect lang muna. And Miggy in here finding the right position. Clear muna ng wave. Trying to connect the stuns. And it does connect. But yun nga lang, di na sila magko-commit for a team fight.
Nice CC there by Sephora. That's Prey engaging and just very rightfully disengaging from SIBOL Pula. They are instead gonna turn this into a free ward looking into the jungle of SIBOL Pula. Tingnan natin kung meron silang space to take this dragon, but it looks like that's not gonna be the case as Miggy here is able to just poke the dragon and reset it.
Yes, they're just gonna be resetting that dragon right now until the Slims is ready. And of course, everyone is on full health right now onto the side of Azul. Mas safe sila actually kumuha ng Abyssal Dragon right now. Especially that they got the DPS source for themselves. Pero ito si Miggy, apparently that will not connect for that stuns. But I think everyone will try to disengage for the meantime. Kasi nakita natin dito na medyo nabawasan ng buhay ang ilang miyembro ng Azul.
Yeah, every single disengage here is an advantage for Azul. Kasi nga, it's their heroes that need more farm. A fully farmed Ryoma does not very different from a mid to late game Ryoma, right? But down bot though, they are gonna try to go for this team fight
Na-force dito yung ultimate ng ating Sephora just to save their lives. Pero yun na nga, basag pa rin ang isang Torre dito sa bottom lane part ng mapa natin for the side of Azul. Amano dito sa taas natin. Suntukan level, of course, 1717 Vindicated. Ito, makikita mo, since nabanggit natin kanina, no, hindi magandang itapat yung Varus sa Omen kasi nga malulugi yung Varus doon. Kaya ito, pinalit na lang nila. It's gonna be the kill growth and the Vindicated. Makikita mo dito, grabe naman mamuli.
Ito ang panalong laban. I think this is good for the kill growth. And yeah, I was gonna mention kanina, before the team fight ensued, bago mawala yung Torre na yun, panalo sa late game dito ang Azul. So the longer this fight goes and the more disengages happen, Azul ang nakakalamang.
Yes, especially if that spear connects. Diba? Grabe. And of course, the attack speed nito ng Slims natin, nag-e-enrage pa siya with his ultimate. So, kamusta naman yung damage
Yeah.
doon?
Mga 6 months yung stun nun pag from full range.
Pwede ka pang magluto.
Yeah. Yep, you can go to like a different restaurant, order something and come
Oh,
back.
but hold the thought. We have a team fight in here. Rubik's forced to make use of his ultimate para lang makaback away from that potential dam. Meanwhile, out to the bottom lane part of the map looks like a 2v1. It's gonna happen! Vindicated getting caught up. Naku, nahuli pa si Kuya. Looks like hindi na siya makakatakas sa kamay ni Veres at nitong si Slims.
And it looks like they're gonna turn that kill into a turret or a dragon. One or the other. Pero nandito naman si Rubik's at si Miggy, pa-rotate na rin sila to defend.
And there you go, L'Oreal trying to find a good vision where aim as well as Benz is getting slowed down. Hahanap muna ng kasama and of course, wala, disengage na lang muna dahil I think that was just a space for the Ryoma to be able to get the dragon.
And that is gonna be a dragon indeed for Pula. That's 1-for-1 now, currently at 7 minutes. Still very close when it comes to gold leads.
Yes.
It's barely 100 or 200 for Azul.
So, masasabi natin, skill-wise ng individual junglers natin, halos pareho.
Yeah.
But, well, we can see, alam mo, team fight kasi to eh, di ba?
Yes. And of course, their priorities.
Yes.
Diba? At least both teams here understand the importance of farming.
Yes, indeed. And eto na nga, makikita natin pressure being given by Omen onto the bottom side part of the map. Meanwhile, sa middle lane, konting sayawan muna para sa parehong team trying to find a good position. At least dito ang team pula natin to try to secure this area since nandito rin naman yung Sentinel.
Yeah, there's a quick rotation up top. Si Yats naman ngayon ang babasag ng top lane. And yeah, the Valheim has actually totally migrated up top. Hindi na
Yes.
siya sa baba. And here we see SIBOL Pula making some quick rounds. They now have the tower lead. That's 2-0 against Azul. And they as well have the gold lead. 400 lang naman.
Again, in here, Azul, makikita mo, although kulang sila or hindi pa sila nakakabasag ng Torre, di ba, yung lead, actually nasa kanila yung lead eh, naglalaro lang, they're almost equal.
Yep, a quick arrow onto Vindicated here, courtesy of AIM. He says, you're welcome. Tingnan natin muna items real quick. Farm leader on the side of Azul, that's gonna be AIM on that Slims, having picked up the Scorching Winds, the Clave Sancti, and his boots, of course. But Mickey is gonna take a lot of damage.
Team fight happening right now. They have to disengage. Team Pula is dahil sobrang baba ng HP bars ni Miggy dun. And alam natin, one of the sources of the damage will be coming out from that Ryoma.
Kung may mahuli siyang marami in Spectral Ire, that's gonna be a lot of lifesteal and a lot of damage. So yeah, I guess looking at the items kanina, looking at the farm, hindi ko nabanggit on the side of SIBOL Pula, it's Miggy who is currently the farming lead. 5.3k,
Oh,
already
exactly. Yeah.
has a rank
5.4.
breaker and a Soul Reaver. So again, there's a lot of damage potential there.
Yes, and nakaka-catch up din yung Valheim. Pero teka lang, Ira, onto the middle lane part of the map. Forced to flicker out, hindi na nakasurvive. Rubik's going solo as well. Trying to be targeted by Prey, hindi na nag-survive then AIM. So, hindi na rin magso-survive. Ben's having that 2v3 situation onto the team fight. They have to back away or else they're gonna get punished. Miggy is here to join the team fight. At yun na nga, Torre plus of course casualties sa side ng Azul.
That's such a good trade. SIBOL Azul here losing 3 people. Make that 2 towers as well. 70-17 going on 3v1. He might have taken it, but then again, put himself a little too forward. Yats taking the kill there. That's so good for Pula. Now bringing it up 5-5 with about a 2,000 gold lead or 1,000 and change. Malapit
Eto
na.
na.
But that's good. I think Pula is back here.
Eto na, Pula is back and actually they're getting that lead that they want. But my goodness, Azul is still commendable in terms of getting that catch up sa gold fight natin ha. But is it because I wonder where is the problem coming out in here na ang ganda-ganda naman ng farm ng Azul but in terms of sa mga objective, third objective nagkukulang sila. Is it because sobra ba silang focus sa farming na pag sa team fights na nagkukulang sila? Kasi of course team fights still can pay.
Yeah, no, I think that's the whole key to victory, right? You turn your kills into objectives. You turn these heroes being absent into taking things from the map. And I'm not sure how SIBOL Pula is missing out on this. Obviously, they have it very very well done. Nakapag-farm naman sila. Maganda yung coordination nila. But here, Mickey getting engaged upon by Bent and the aim, but he is going to be backing out using Pinwheel to his full advantage.
And of course, still dito, sinasabi nila ang pinaka-boring na lane is that itong yung side lane or yung pinaka-off lane natin.
To be honest, para sa akin yung pinamagandang lane eh. Kasi bakbakan lang talaga eh.
Para suntukan lang.
Yeah.
But some things, kasi ito yung hindi masyadong nagjo-join sa mga
Oo.
clashes.
Tapos hindi sila flashy unless it's Florentino who's like just dashing left and right. Pero kung ganun yung bakbakan, Kilgroth versus Omen, wala eh, mukhang
Put
Tekken.
two tanks there.
Mukhang Tekken yun eh. Kasi dalawang
Mukhang
life bar
Tekken.
lang eh. Pinapanood mo.
True.
Right?
Parang pang Tekken gaming yung mga offlanes natin. Pero ito na nga, tignan natin ang pwedeng maganap dito. On to the middle lane part of the map, nag-connect kay Vince yung mga stuns na galing kay Veres. At titignan natin dito, Prey going for that ultimate to save the lives of his members. But apparently, it looks like it won't be enough as a lot of members. 4 casualties agad-agad para sa side ng Team Azul.
That's a 4 for none trade, I believe. And a SIBOL pula is just going on a rampage. Yung buong mapa ay kanila na pulang-pula. Ladies and gentlemen, high ground turrets na lang except for the top lane ang natitira for SIBOL Azul. This is going to be dropping down bot. 70-70 taking a lot of damage from Gambit, and he's going to be diving into the middle of Pula's
Alam na
coalition.
niya.
It's not enough. It's not going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is down. SIBOL Pula takes it 3-0 in 12 minutes.
Wow, intense. And of course, again, these are shuffled players. Mega Yachts, Vindicated, Rubix, and Gambit onto the side of Pula na naka 3-0 against the lineup ng ating Team Azul. 1717, Prey, Benz, Ira, and King.
Congratulations to SIBOL Pula, SIBOL Azul. There's a few things you guys need to work out on. I think you have to talk to your coach with that, Coach Raph, Siriox there. Kaya nabanggit mo na ang SIBOL Pula dito, maganda yung galawan nila. That's actually Miggy, Yats, Vindicated, Rubix, and Gambit. For them, the 3-2 experiment worked out.
It worked out for them.
Yeah,
It did.
sa tingin mo sino dito yung main key to victory?
I guess main key talaga was a combination of the jungler, the
Miggy,
support,
yeah,
and of
Rubix,
course the mid. Kasi yun talaga yung
Gambit.
tatlong nagro-rotate eh. And of course, without their communication kung saan sila pupunta na objective, I mean, with that said, kasi doon mag-roam around or mag-result yung mga pwedeng mangyari sa laro. So I guess overall, that contributed with that overall decision making as a team. And of course, yung ginawa ng support mid and of course jungler natin.
Okay, so
Pero
that's...
pag-shuffle pa naman sila ulit.
Yeah. Of course, there's a lot of work that SIBOL AOV has to do. But yeah, on the side of blue though, SIBOL Azul, that's 17-17, Prey, Bent, Era, and Aim. I think they have a lot of potential in their draft, no? Magaling sila.
Aim was the jungler,
The Slims,
right?
yes.
The Slims. I gotta commend the Slims jungle. Really, kasi sobrang, alam mo, farm-wise, ang bilis.
Not just the Slim Jungle, just the jungle as it is, right?
The jungle
Even
as
if
it
they're
is.
losing, he does not
True.
lose track of the priority.
True. And also, I wanna commend Benz on the side. Kasi when there are potential ganks, kaya-kaya niyang umalis eh. And of course, the map awareness is there. But, anyway, magsha-shuffle pa naman sila. So, we'll see. Malay mo, mag-workout yung later on. Magkakasama naman si 1717, Prey, Ira, and then Yats. Isa-shuffle yan. I don't know how coach...
Yeah.
How
So,
coach
given
will
this kind of
shuffle.
SIBOL Pula and SIBOL Azul mix-up, I think what's gonna happen here is iba naman. Hindi na natin itetest yung 3-2, yung mid, support, and jungle combination. Iba na ang gagawin ni Coach Sirius dito.
Yeah, kasi pag pinag-shuffle ulit natin, parang same,
Magiging
magiging
Liab Oro eh.
Liab na no? Hindi natin, sorry guys, hindi nyo makikita yung Oro versus Liab.
And we've seen that before,
Yeah.
but right now we have to go ahead and throw it over the court side. It's gonna be Aileen once more. Tell us what's going on over there.
Yes, Leo and Kaisaya, kasama ko nga si Miggy, the MVP for this match. So first of all, Miggy, congratulations on that win. But can you tell us, I know all of the players in your team are coming from different teams and you don't naturally play with them, pero how are you able to make this work?
Siguro communication lang sa mga player na kasama ko, then yung consistent ko lang sa paglalaro.
And Miggy, in the game, you guys started very slow. Pero you were able to shift things in your favor. Ikwento mo sa amin kung ano yung nangyari during the game.
Nung una kasi, lugi kami sa hero, sa laning. Then, alam namin pagdating ng mid-game, medyo kaya na namin. So, mid-game namin, play safe. Tapos, kung sino ma-catch up namin, doon na. Kaya nag-work.
At syempre, ang galing because you guys ended with a 3-0. So as the MVP, how will you strengthen your grip for a spot in the SIBOL Arena of Valor national team?
Siguro, yung ginagawa ko ngayon, ganito pa rin hanggang dulo. Maging consistent lang ako.
Okay, consistency is indeed the key. There you have it. Again, that was Miggy, Leo, and Kaisaya. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Aileen. And of course, hearing from Miggy from the winning team earlier is always nice. It's always nice to hear from our pros, di ba?
Yes. Kasi nasa kanila talaga yung legit feedback and commentaries about how the team fight went, what went wrong, di ba? And sila talaga yung nakakaalam kasi sila yung nandun sa playing field.
Yeah, we can always just theorize. We can always just try to figure out kung ano nagaganap. Pero yun, it's always nice to ask, di ba? At dun tayo makakuha talaga ng, how do we say, expert opinion.
Yes,
kasi sila talaga yung...
Sila yung players.
Sila talaga yung lumalaban eh. Tayo, we're broadcasters. We're here to tell the people what's going on.
From our point of view.
Yeah, and to help them understand. Pero kung gusto talaga natin malaman kung ano yung strategy, kung ano yung nangyayari, kung ano yung rason kung bakit nila ginawa, always gotta ask the players.
And we will actually have another best of 5 match, guys. Kasama ulit ang mga players from Oro Digitos and Liab. And this time, masya-shuffle ulit sila. We'll just have to see later on because we're also clueless on how the players are gonna be shuffled. So, kind of tricky. Kasi nga, again, if we interchange yung mid-jungle support and of course side laners, magiging Oro versus Liab lang din.
Yeah, just clean, right? It's the same. But yeah, again, this is very good for us here watching at the Combine and of course for our AOV SIBOL team as well because nakita natin na, okay, so ito yung mangyayari kapag 3-2 ng Liab and Oro. So again, Coach Sirius here has another avenue to experiment with and to see what the best combination is for us to get gold at the SEA Games.
I have a guess though. Maybe it's time na paghiwalayin si Miggy, Rubix, and Gambit.
I'm not sure if that's happened already in their scrims, but yeah.
I mean for this show, for the viewers.
I think
for
so.
us to see.
Yeah, if you guys have like an all-star team na gusto nyo makita, put it in the comments and I'm pretty sure our team here is gonna be looking at that and using that to consider who, right? Kung hindi mangyari yan dito today at the Combine, baka mag-review tayo tapos makita, uy, hindi pa nga nakikita to, di ba?
Yes, and I wonder if actually lalagyan sila ng 6th man.
Right? Yeah, because Vindicated played, so you could shuffle that around too. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for the next best of 5 series coming up. Ito na,
I think
split na sila.
I don't know if they're coming up on stage or they're going down. But regardless, again, guys, yeah, there you go. They will be coming up on stage.
Yep, coming or going, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's SIBOL Azul and SIBOL Pula once more. Best of 5 between the Combine here. It's SIBOL AOV. We're trying to find the best combination for us to get gold at the 30th SEA Games.
Wow, this is very exciting dahil first time ito in the history here, at least sa Philippines, na ma-include, di ba, ang esports sa SEA Games.
Kaisaya, gumagawa tayo ng kasaysayan.
Kasaysayan.
Right? We're making history. It sounded much better in English, pero sa Tagalog, gumagawa tayo ng kasaysayan.
Gumagawa tayo ng kasaysayan. But anyway, in here, sobrang laking achievement para sa mga players natin. Even you just showing up here, one of the selected players to potentially, qualify as members of SIBOL.
Yeah.
That's so much.
One thing to say, nga pala, SIBOL ako.
Oo.
You were there to make things happen. You were there, you were part of the very first SEA Games esports team.
Wikipedia. Imagine, nandun yung name mo on searches, di ba?
Naitaga ka na sa kasaysayan ng esports. Yes.
Naisusulat sa pahina ganon.
Oo, pahina ng
Pahina
kasaysayan
ng
ng Pilipinas.
kasaysayan.
At
Sa
some point,
araling panlipunan.
yes, at some point, if this takes off, and I'm pretty sure it will, people are gonna be studying you.
True.
Diba? Sino
Diba,
paborito
history?
mong miyembro ng SIBOL? Si ano yan, si...
Ang pinakaunang ganyan, miyembro.
Idol ko yung jungler si Miggy.
Oo,
diba?
ganun, diba?
Pwede yun. Nagbasa ka ba?
Nakalagay dyan yung, kumbaga may mga lessons na sa klase, di ba? Kayo na yung pinag-aaralan ng students. Who knows, di ba? Nasa part na ng education yung esports natin. So, ang dami pang pwedeng mangyari kasi we are in an innovating world. Totally, we are evolving.
And
Di mawawala yan.
this right here are the steps we take towards making this happen, ladies and gentlemen. The SIBOL Combine. This is going to be happening until tomorrow. Dito lamang sa Circuit Makati. So come on down. It's free to watch. We all invite you to check out the teams, try to make their best combinations and see who is going to be competing this December, I believe, at the esports event for SEA Games.
Okay, now I'm actually looking where the players are seated right now. So at least, we can now analyze on who's gonna be with.
With who, right?
Yeah.
And what team, diba? Once again,
What
SIBOL Azul at SIBOL Pula. Okay, they switched support. They traded supports.
Support lamang. So,
That's
basically, Rubik's is gonna go with the side of
Azul.
blue,
Yeah.
interchanging with Prey.
Yes.
Okay, tignan natin. Kasi ang laking factor din talaga ng support eh. They usually give the shot calls and of course yung vision kung kaya ba mag-pressure dito or not.
And
Those
it's the support here in AOV that really is medyo yung linchpin ng team, ng lineup. Kasi nga, sabihin natin it's the mobility and burst meta right now. That's just the trend when it comes to the overall lineup. But really, when you come down to it, when you see that one point in a lineup na nagdidictate kung anong gagawin nyo, it's the support.
It's
Kaya,
the support.
look at that last matchup, right? Look at that Game 3 series and Best of 5. Nung nagpumili na sila ng support, wala nang tangke-tangke, right? It's the Sephora and the Annette. That's it.
And alam mo, that's why ang laki nga ng respeto ko sa mga tank and support din. Dahil nga, although hindi sila talaga yung usually na-highlight, sila yung nasa likod eh. Sila yung nagbibigay ng chance para ma-highlight yung mga core damagers natin.
Yeah, so again, for the key to victory on the side of SIBOL Pula kanina, that was Rubik's, making it happen for everyone else. That's why Miggy was able to get the kills. It was because of the performance of Rubik's, right?
Yes, titignan natin dito ngayon.
Let's see now na switch nila kung paano ang magiging kalabasan nito. SIBOL Azul here has a chance to get back. Meron na sila Rubik's.
May Rubik's Cube na sila. Pero then again, guys, just so you know, hindi porket matalo yung isang team dito, like they won't be having a chance on getting picked up for the SIBOL lineup natin for the SEA Games 2019. Ang titignan pa rin dito, individual play style and kung paano sila potentially pwede pa rin mag-sync in with other teams. Then again, we still have that tomorrow, day 3 natin, na magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng Arena of Valor feature.
Yeah, very, very exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not yet, please do share the stream. Let everyone know that the SIBOL Combine is happening this weekend. Day 2 na ito. Kay Saya, here at Circuit Makati, ang magaganap pa mamaya is, of course, I believe, Dora and StarCraft.
StarCraft 2, yes, indeed. And by the way, kahapon din naman, naglaro na to, nag-scream na tong mga players na to. And I don't know if it's gonna be a part of the deciding factor ng coach natin for the SIBOL AOV team. But I do believe na pwede. Kasi ang dami nilang pwedeng combinations na pwedeng gawin sa mga players natin. So potentially, ito, StarCraft to.
Yeah, mentioning the players right now on screen. I think that was, I believe, Gia D from Hearthstone and Ender for StarCraft 2. So, yun yung mga Blizzard peeps natin.
Blizzard peeps. Yeah, mga serious gaming looks. Ganyan talaga kapag maglalaro ka.
Oh yeah, esports na esports on the thing, ladies and gentlemen. That exclusive action you can only catch right here this weekend at Circuit Makati.
Nakikita mo ba yung paper nila?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Ayan, syempre meron silang guide sa draft. Like for example, if ganitong pick yung pinik ni ganyan, ano pwede nating pa-counter? What are the options that we have?
Yep. So there are so many factors that go into drafting here in AOV. One thing to remember is global ban and pick.
Yep.
So bawal mo ulitin ang mga hero na napili mo. And of course,
Pero ibang series na to so reset
reset,
tayo.
full reset. You have to think about the counters to certain heroes, combos you could make. And again, these teams, they're not used to playing with each other.
They're not used to. Kumbaga, nagsimula lang sila kahapon.
And this
Actually, every day
weekend,
they reset, by the way. Kasi sinashuffle natin yung players.
so this weekend up until December is going to be quite the journey for SIBOL here. Hahanapin natin yung best combination para maipadala sa competition this December. Once again, we would like to thank our partners here. It's Razer, the official esports partner of the 30th SEA Games, TV5 and Signal, official broadcast partners, and of course, Mountain Dew, SIBOL's official game fuel. I need to get me some Mountain Dew later. I'm getting a little thirsty.
Baka naman po.
But yeah, that aside, ladies and gentlemen, punta lang kayo dito sa Circuit Makati, nood kayo ng Combine. We are gonna be playing a
A
little
lot
bit.
of games actually
Yeah.
is happening in here.
Yeah.
So just like what you mentioned, we have Dota right now today and also StarCraft. Pero ready na tayo. We'll be heading on to our first drafting phase para sa ating second series for today for the Arena of Valor as we head on to look for the players na sino sasama natin para sa SIBOL team.
Here's SIBOL Azul right now on the play with Pula on the response. And here you see Ninong Staz on cam right now, also heavy on his Hearthstone grind. SIBOL Azul on the play, banning out the Violet at Pula naman that Fennec. Kaya talagang mainit si Fennec
Mainit.
no? We haven't seen the Fox at all.
Alam mo naman kasi, ang bilis nga mag-farm. Siguro nga kung i-measure pa natin Slims or Fennec farm, Fennec will still, you know, farm faster.
Yeah. Oh,
pwede
he's-
nga sabihin na siya na yung fastest MM,
Well,
juggler.
fastest in terms of damage output. Pero when it comes to mobility, I still gotta give it to Lindis.
The Lindis pa rin. Because kapag may mga brush,
Yeah, Lindis can
available.
literally go from top lane to bot lane faster than any marksman jungler.
Dadaan lang siya sa brush di ba?
Yeah, non-stop yan.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
breaks.
why she is actually also
you
getting
go.
a ban right now
Yep.
on the side of Azul.
And on the side of Pula, it's the Hayate. So yeah, ayaw nila na marksman. No marksman.
No marksman for first round of bans in here, but Darcy pretty similar to what we've seen a while ago in our first series. Darcy in here, potentially pwede pa rin maging mid to.
Yeah, I think the only marksman left here, I believe, are Valheim and maybe Caffany.
Well,
Hayate just got banned out. Yeah.
For the side, Valheim talaga. But Kafeni, hindi na siya rin talaga,
But
Hindi
yeah,
mo
if
siya usually makikita.
you farm up a Caffany, right?
But feeling ko magkakaroon ng mga Kafeni show up on the
Yeah,
ranked games.
Caffeine
pagka
lineups, right?
Naging available na yung skins.
Well, the maid cafe skin is pretty good. I'm not gonna say no to that. On the side of Pula, here they pick up the Alistair and the Chognar. I like it. That's a good setup for mid and of course your support. So Pula earlier won with the Chognar's lineup earlier,
Yeah.
diba? On game 1.
And they even secured the Alistair for themselves. So at least they got the advantage on, the crowd control. I'm wondering if they're actually copying the same lineup from the previous
Parang,
series.
diba? Like just
Kasi we got the Elsu once more.
Darcy again.
Yeah.
So yeah, Elsu on Bent. Era on Darcy.
Yep.
Mukhang game one all over again, but
We'll double check later on.
oh, wait, this might be
No,
a jungle
different.
Darcy. This is a jungle Darcy now and Crixie mid.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's different. It's not gonna be the same draft from our first series.
I can dig it.
So we can say na hindi sila binigyan ng kodigo ni coach. Like, okay, this is the draft that you're gonna use.
Yeah.
Instead, the player themselves are actually deciding
Yeah,
on
no,
which one
this is
to
good.
use.
You're able to see the actual strategies and
Yeah.
the character of each player when it comes to AOV. So, sarili nilang sikap to. As we see SIBOL Pula here hovering over the Kilgroth, potentially could go unvindicated. And they still need a jungler here.
Alright, so ban tayo right now for the side of Pula. Missing on the side of Azul, well, they got the Darcy on the jungle already. So, side lanes ang nawawala sa atin dito.
No marksman yet for Pula or Azul kasi ngayon yung una nilang binan out. As well, wala pang offlaner ang Azul. Omen here being taken out by Pula. Hindi ako magugulat kay Saya if they take out a Florentino on the side of Pula. A Florentino or Richter. Could be either on the
Yeah,
ban.
it could be either. Since yun naman yung wala pa din dito sa lineup ng Azul.
Or a Baldoom. One of those three.
Ewan ko lang, magkakaroon ng crash ban din.
Oh
We've been
no.
seeing a lot of crash a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Crashed is worth banning though.
I don't know. I don't think so as well.
Oh wow, look at that respect ban on the
Elsu.
Elsu, taking it away from Bent.
And alam natin, hinover din kasi nila kanina. So potentially baka nagkaroon ng idea about trying to create a lineup as such.
We'll check it out on screen right now. This is part of our Dota 2
Valheim,
crew.
by the way, is still available.
Yeah, so meron pa tayong marksman. But again, we're still in banning. So if they ban out the Valheim here, ano pang choice nila when it comes to marksman? Take out the Elsu,
ano ba mga naiisip mo?
take out the Valheim. Yeah, I'm saying Kaffen. I just want to see Kaffen.
Okay,
There
they
you
banned
go.
out the Valheim themselves kasi of course ang susunod na pick natin on the second round will be Team Pula. So they just don't want to give the Valheim away. Ubusan na tayo ng marksman. Pagalingan na lang tayo sa mga natitirang non-meta marksman.
Mukhang bakbakan na lang to. Diba?
Bakbakan
It's
na lang,
possible
pwede
that we go
rin.
double
No
mage
marksman.
or double offlaner. It looks like that is gonna be the priority here. Veres picked up by SIBOL Pula. Sinong kabakbakan nito? Wala pa. Florentino and Richter still up, ladies and gentlemen.
Parang somehow safe pick din kasi si Veres. Although I'm not 100%, I totally would say that. It's just that kasi alam mo si Veres nasa meta right now. And the damage output is also just massive. Plus pag meron pang passive na nag-connect, there's a lot of life steal as well.
Yeah. Although the double pick on the side of SIBOL Azul here, very good. Kasi nga, kung pumili sila ng magandang offlaner, that's potentially the Crash. Mapipilitan ang Pula na pumili ng counter instead of something that's good for their lineup. Diba?
Yes, well, the Crash, although Deepa locked in, they're still deciding. Of course, probably they want a frontliner in here na kayang promotekta sa the
Here we
RC.
go. They are gonna go for the Lubu and Crash combination. Sobrang kunat nila. Ladies and gentlemen, expect a 5-minute team fight from SIBOL Azul.
Maganda yung pinili dito na Crash and Lubu ng Team Azul right now to give protection para kay the RC. Alam natin si the RC, ang ganda niya mag-engage especially pag alam niya may frontliner na kaya promotekta sa kanya. Well, front or back, at least safe siya sa zone niya kung saan siya pwede mag-engage. And this time, no marksman tayo. Murad getting secured here as the final pick for the side of Pula.
Okay, it looks like the game for SIBOL Pula is to catch the Darcy. Parang pinyata, wawasakin mo lang yung Darcy. So that's a good decision here by SIBOL Pula. Although it could have been any other choice between Quillen, as well, could have been maybe the Florentino. Mga ways to dash in.
Parang wala pa talaga tayong nakitang Florentino. No?
Wala nga eh. What's going on?
I don't know, man. Pero kasi nakikita ko sa RG is different naman sa dito.
Yeah.
Pero ang OP niya rin sometimes sa RG.
Yes, but note that he has been nerfed several times.
Yeah, several times.
Maybe twice or thrice in the past 6 months. So that being said, natanggalan siya ng damage immunity, naging malaking lifesteal na lang. I think the amount of CC he has been lowered as well.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, instead, we are going to be picking up the Murad here for a SIBOL, what's that? Pula, yeah, SIBOL Pula. Let's look at the lineups and consider. Who do you think is going to be taking this?
Bakit ang hirap lagi ng question natin?
Right? Kasi nga, these are two teams that have been put together and two teams that are very, very good at what they do. So, mahirap talagang mag-predict.
Okay, lineup-wise, I think I'm liking the lineup of Team Pula this time. Okay, finally, I went for Team Pula.
Okay.
For the lineup.
Alright.
Primarily because the Veres and the Murad is there.
Viewers from AOV and of course even Mobile Legends know that I like predicting not based on what I think is going to be the outcome, but what I want. Diba? Kung ano yung gusto kong magandang performance. So I'm gonna go for SIBOL Azul here because I'm a big fan of Lubu. I like that. I like my Lubu.
I
alright?
didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
Pero teka lang, si Benz dito, 1v2 situation right now.
Yats and Prey are smelling blood, pero they are gonna let go here as 17-17 and Rubik's go on and invade. Not unless Hera here has anything to say about it. Quick engagement onto Miggy here. 17-17 wants him down, pero makakapag-flash out pa siya doon, ladies and gentlemen.
3-man rotation for both of the teams right now, but no casualties within 1 minute game time. sa bandang baba ng mapa natin, makikita natin the Veres, Yats, and Benz onto this Crash having the 1v1. But makikita mo dito, of course, the Veres will put more pressure against this Crash.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder once more, this is going to be the second best of 5 series in the SIBOL Combine for AOV. I think it pays to once again introduce our players because it's a jungle. We were changing up. So once more, real quick, let's introduce our players. It's SIBOL Azul, AIM as the Darcy, it's Era as the Crixie. 1717 right now, engaging onto Vindicated. He is the Lubu. It is Bent as our Crest and Rubix as the Alice. Do note, it's Bent with the Punish.
Thought that we have a team fight ongoing. AIM going solo right now, will not survive. First blood is gonna go to Miggy onto that. Anong ginamit niya? Itong Murad natin plus libreng Spirit Sentinel agad-agad para sa Team Pula.
Pakilala mo na ang Team Pula.
Ayun, tuloy na natin yung ating player introduction dito. Pero grabe si Miggy, ayaw tumigil sa pambubuli onto the middle lane. Kamuntika na si Era doon. Alright, continuing. Pula, we have Gambit on this Alistair. Vindicated. Oy, for that kill growth. Pero teka,
Muntik na. Here we go. Metamorphosis by Bent, making Yats back out.
and there you go. Continuing, yes, on the Veres. Spray on the Chognar and Miggy for the Murad.
Okay, medyo ma-action to. Nag-iinit sila pareho.
Gusto nila ng bakbakan. Well, tulad nga ng lineup na binanggit mo kanina, no? Baka nung nagda-draft sila, baka gusto nila bakbakan. At ito na nga yun, pinapakita nila na huli dito sa bandang taas ng mapa natin. This Lubo, kamuntikan na. Wala na halos buhay. He will fall back to safety. Pero bottom lane turret natin, looks like this is gonna be secured easily by Team Pula.
That's pretty good. Again, you have to note that 1717 on that Lubu, without the Red Stallion, he would not have survived. So those little dashes really helped him get the best of his engagement there. But on mid though, it's Era getting hit so low. All of the ults being triggered there by SIBOL Pula. Magdi-disengage sila. Napakaganda lang nun. The only way they survived was through the hissy fit by Rubix. And yeah, they did make Pula disengage. Pero muntik na yun. If they lost that team fight, mid would have been gone.
Totally. Pero eto na nga, onto the top lane. Looks like they're gonna go for a team fight. They're gonna clear the wave a little bit further. And eto na nga, fallback naman muna dahil nga medyo malalim na yon kung papasukin pa nila. At marami pang buhay yung Tori doon sa taas ng mapa natin. 0-1, that is our kill score right now in favor of SIBOL Pula. This is 4-minute game time. Again, leading din sa gold ang Pula team natin.
Ooh, Miggy here, very aggressive, going for the Temporal Turbulence, just unlocking his blade, thus unleashing it onto these two softies in mid. But it looks like they are gonna go for this dragon here. Napaka-interesting Si Bent ang naka-punish dito, so medyo maganda ang potential niya to steal this.
Oh, naka-steal nga ang kuya mo, Benz, making use of that crash, but apparently Lubix will fall down onto the hands of Yat. And dito na nga, hindi pa sila tapos as they will try to get Benz as another casualty para sa side ng Azul. And yes, indeed, he will be another casualty. Double kill. It's gonna go to Yats on that Ferris.
Ooh, that was very close though. I think Yats would almost drop kung isa pang suntok ni Benz doon. But yeah, I think Benz just bought him time.
Buti, tumama yung passive.
Yeah. That was very good. Rubix also almost survived. Almost.
Yes, almost. But apparently, well, hindi siya na-reach nung safety. I think it was Era who got... Yeah, was that Era who got him?
Yeah.
Pero anyway, on to the top. Ito na nga, suntukan sa bandang taas ng mapa natin. But middle lane, getting caught. Oh, this is Gambit. Naka-survive pa naman.
So this is very hard right now for SIBOL Azul. 77 here just doing his best to protect the lane. The turret not gonna be happening. Yats dropping pretty low. Miggy with the Temporal Turbulence. Getting the punish onto AIM. AIM is gonna be dropping here just so easily. Vindicated getting the kill as well. Yats looking really low now. Rubik getting caught by the Alistair ult. Miggy taking him out. Medyo danger zone yung ilalim nun. 17-17 dropping as well. Si Prey just very barely just getting away with
Kamuntikan
real
na
life.
ang kuya mo, Prey natin doon. Benson here trying to get Miggy. But apparently, of course, as a Crash, mas less yung potential mo para na mahabol yung Murad na gamit ni Miggy. But with the damage and of course, survivability in here, sustain rather, kaya mong makapag-shove away ng kalaban. But I think the Crest has to farm up more, or rather get more items
Yeah.
for himself, for him to at least become very useful on
Oh,
this match.
interesting talaga, no? Bent's on that crest with the punish. I'm guessing he's gonna be building a Leviathan soon. Pero yun nga, that's the key to them getting that first dragon. Kaya natalo sila sa mapa, sabihin natin, that dragon is gonna go a long way to keeping them in the game.
You know what? I'm wondering as well, Taara as the side lane na may punish, so sobrang effective rin. But we're not seeing that right now.
Yeah, could have been. Pero ang maganda lang, ang difference lang nila, Crest and Tara.
The CC.
Yes, Crush has a lot more CCC, able to dictate what team fights are gonna happen, where they're gonna happen. Pero si Tara, mas maganda yung damage output.
Yeah, I do agree on that, but let's look at what is happening on the jungle area of Azul. Oh, nag-reset, unfortunately, and they have to work their way out again on that one. Meanwhile, sigurado naman ang pula dito sa pag-secure ng ating pangalawang dragon. This is their first Abyssal Dragon for their side since nakuha ng Azul yung first dragon natin. They will be transitioning onto the middle lane, putting a little bit pressure on that. Makikita mo dito, dalawa pala yung naglalapag dito ng mga kung ano-ano, yung cube tsaka yung... Oh, pero teka lang, nakuha nata natin dito si Gambit getting caught out, but I think there was a little lack in terms of follow-up sa mga tinatry iset ng ating Crush.
Yeah, ang ganda sana ng Metamorphosis plus Hissy Fit combo. You're able to cover so much of the map. But yeah, Vindicated here, just going with impunity, trying to take that turret. Era and Bent, konti lang magagawa nila eh. Tatakbo na lang si Vindicated dito. The ult on to that Killgroth is just so good for running away.
Wow, lagi na lang sa red side. Why? Para sa Mobile Legends backbone, pinanood ko kahapon, puro nasa red side din yung nananalo na team. Well, anyway, that's just another statistics na tinitingnan natin sometimes.
I think that's just color theory.
Color theory.
Yeah, I've read
and rather
somewhere.
as well, ang malaking factor din kasi pag yung nasa second, yung dalawa agad yung masasecure mong picks.
Yeah, the picks, right. That's a big advantage here. But, ladies and gentlemen, this Pula just trying to go ahead and take the advantage here. Vindicated ng Mamama, pushing out SIBOL Azul as the rest of Pula go ahead and take this Dark Slayer at 8 minutes
Dark
and
Slayer.
20 seconds.
There you go. Easily secured by Team Pula is the Abyssal, or rather the Dark Slayer. Ang ganda ng zone out na ginawa, of course, ni Chognar doon, ni Prey.
Yeah, real quick item check and farm check as well. In the lead is Crest Bent with the 4.6k gold. Again, Leviathan and Rank Breaker. So siya ang nakakapag-ipon dito. Interestingly enough, not the Darcy who only has Loki's Curse and Boomstick. Tingnan naman natin sa SIBOL Pula, sino ang may gold lead dito. It's the Killgroth. It's Vindicated.
Alright, pero ito, let's see what's gonna happen next. At the moment, we can still comment. I personally commend Azul right now on how they are, trying to catch up in terms of gold and how they are actually prolonging the team fight.
Yes. They are down about 3,000 gold though, but again, that's not bad. Looking at the map, they have no towers, they're down 6 kills. How are they able to keep it this close, diba? We've seen teams do worse. Hercules Madness now being picked up by Yats.
Oh, aim dito. Delikadong lagay na kuha ni Yas. Gonna go for more team fights. Ang ganda ng habol ni Benz dito. Masyadong malalim yung ngalang pula sa follow-up. Miggy getting caught up. Nako, makukuha na ba siya dito? But one more turret is gonna go down onto the bottom lane part of the map of Azul. And this is an objective na nag-pay off para sa side ng Pula.
No lives conceded by Pula and they're able to take the turret. Medyo buhay lang ang puhunan doon. Vindicated going ham on this high ground turret in mid. Walang magagawa si Era dito. Butas na ang bahay ng Azul. And 17-17 trying to push away Vindicated. That Curse of Death is not gonna do anything against a fully farmed Killgroth. Babagsak na rin ang Torres sa baba. Lord of the Rings na po tayo dito. 2 towers going down for Azul and they are eyeing out this last turret up top. Magiging super minions na.
Yes, they got the minion wave that they need onto the top to push this. Kalahati na lamang ang buhay ng Torre dito. And they got the advantage should they want to take this one out. But they still have to be very careful dahil marami pang buhay ang blue team natin dito. They're gonna go for a team fight. Nakuha si Vindicated. But Miggy doing the work onto the backline. Getting 2 members away from Azul. Looks like, really good timing in there. Apparently, I thought he will survive. Apparently not with that turret take.
pretty good trades right there. It's 3 for 3, pero nakapagdepensa pa sila. Miggy taking out a few members of Azul on his way out. 17-17 here, left to do cleanup. Gambit 1v1 with 17-17. He is gonna be trying to catch up. Oh, missing the Stallion charges there. Tumama siya sa pader. That was very hard. But then again, I don't think he's able to catch up either way.
Ang ganda ng ginawa din ni Gambit doon. The micro plays that he showed up against that Lubu. Pero again, still commendable. That was a triple kill by the Miggy. Again, gamit yung Murad. Going for the backline straight, but of course, he gotta thank yung, of course, the frontliners, Yats, and of course, pray for him to allow to do that. If not for them, baka hindi niya na-execute yun.
Yeah. Prey here on the Chognar doing quite the showing here, giving us a nice performance on a hero that we really don't see very often. So, yeah, guys, yung sa mga nanonood, ingat kayo. Baka magka-Chognar fight na. What's happening?
What is happening?
Vindicated just pushing the lane. Ito na naman, parang early game 1v1. Lubu going up against Vindicated's Kilgroth. And it looks like Kilgroth is gonna win this one, ladies and gentlemen. Just barely getting away is 1-7-1-7. Vindicated having to back out kasi nandyan na ang SIBOL Azul. Up top though, Gambit looking really low. But it's Benz who's gonna be dropping down. Miggy getting the kill. They are going to back off kasi enough na may isang nabagsak.
And there you go. They will just continue on putting more pressure in here. I'm actually surprised for Team Azul. They are really great in terms of still defending that one last remaining turret on the top. Hindi mo normally kayang ganyan lang kadaling i-defend yan.
Yeah, pero we've seen this earlier. We've seen this same situation in the previous best of 5 na isa na lang natirang Torre tapos nade-defense pa nila. So, again, at 12 minutes right now, going on 13, if SIBOL Azul can push this back, they could turn it around, but then again, they still haven't even taken a single turret.
Oh, and of course, if they do, kaya nilang kumatch up sa gold lead. And if they probably shot down Miggy, which actually they did already, I think that's the reason why they are actually catching up on gold.
Yep, they're still in the game. Quick item check here. Papansin ninyo, ladies and gentlemen, 1717 building that Curse of Death to counter Vindicated. But on the side of Pulado, check it out, in the gold lead right now is still Vindicated at 9.5k, almost completing his items. Here we go, coming in from the back line is Vindicated, almost killing Era single-handedly, and he does, but he is gonna pay the price here. Barely just getting away with a sliver of health. Metamorphosis being committed right here by Benz, taking out Vindicated. Andito na si Prey, medyo nagtatangke lang siya, and that's what needed. That's what's needed. Jumping in the middle, doing all he can to deal damage, throwing out waves on to Benz. Aim almost drop in, courtesy of Miggy. Temporal Turbulence right there. Rubik's pushing everyone back with a hissy fit.
And there you go. At alam naman natin na Team Pula dito ang nakapaglagay ng pressure against SIBOL Azul. SIBOL Azul still commendable in the defense that they're trying to make, but Rubik's medyo nakaught up lang dito, nag-gank onto that brushes. So gank gaming ang SIBOL Pula ngayon, and you know, with 2 members down para sa side ng SIBOL Azul, they cannot just like try to, you know, put at risk yung mga sarili nila on trying to steal away this Dark Slayer.
Shield of the Lost being picked up here by 1717. Again, he's just doing everything he can to counter Kilgroth here. Kasi nga pag may tinamaan kang may hawak ng shield na yun, they will slow down. So again, you're trying to put brakes onto the Kilgroth train being piloted by Vindicated. Gagana ba to? And it looks like so far, it is, di ba? Kahit nasabihin natin maraming pressure ang linalagay sa SIBOL Pula, feeling ko na-frustrate na sila eh. Kasi kung ganito na katagal, how long has it been? 3 or 4 attempts at breaking that last turret? Pero napupush back ka pa rin, chances are mapapagod ka rin.
And doon na nga nila nilagay yung Drake sa top lane natin. Kung saan makikita mo, decided talaga sila na i-take down to kasi they need the super minions. They need the super minions para matapos na yung laban.
Para tournament na.
Para tournament na.
Yep.
Kumbaga, Winion Waves.
Winion Waves, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna be the 4th dragon going towards SIBOL Pula. The Dragon's Blessing going onto Miggy. So yeah, the next time he is on the verge of death, he will stay alive. Prey here throwing out the waves. Bents just pushing back. The rest. Miggy going in with the Temporal Turbulence.
And well, eto, hihintayin muna nila na maging available na rin yung Drake. Meanwhile, the Killgrowth onto the bottom lane part of the map. Hindi makasama si Lubu sa team fight. 1717 having a hard time against the Vindicate. Pero ito na nga, ultimate coming up from Benz. Making from that crash at Miggy trying to go for the backline aim. Siya pa yung na-aim dito ng Team Sipol Pula. And what can they do now? They're falling short on HP bars and they're gonna fall down anytime soon. Two members left, 1717 trying to get the backline, but unfortunately he cannot do anything there as Rubix tries to regain back with those HP bars, at least to defend the base together with Crixie.
1717 did it! Pumasok siya at pinatay niya yung Murad. So Miggy is gonna drop there. It's Vindicated and Gambit just keeping the pressure on. Era left to defend as well as Rubix. Pero si Rubix, tinan mo, hindi na siya makapag-fully heal. Kalahati na lang, lalabas pa rin siya.
Ito na ata ang moment na hindi na makakasurvive si 1717. But there you go, on to the middle lane part of the map. Vindicated, trying to end the game already. And there you go, 1-0 score in favor of SIBOL Pula.
SIBOL Pula taking it one ahead in this best of 5 series. Congratulations. The juggle kind of helped to balance, di ba? Medyo may laban ang SIBOL Azul dito, pero the early game dominance really being shown out here by SIBOL Pula. And of course, the conviction to finish, di ba? Medyo a lesser team would have been stressed and siguro natagalan sila para matapos. Pero ngayon, dito nakita mo na si Vindicated, alam niya kailangan niyang gawin eh. Pinipilit niya si 1717 na mag-man-to-man defense. And I think it was that one time that really scrambled the rest of Azul.
So you do believe na para sa side ng SIBOL Pula, it was Vindicated na talagang nakagawa ng malaking factor?
I think so. Ang sarap panoorin ng Killgrowth eh, kasi it dictates the whole team fight on a macro scale. Check this out. Lineup ng SIBOL Azul dito, I noticed now, just looking back, hindsight 2020, is very zoning based, di ba? Hissy Fit on that Alice by Rubix. Isa-set niya kung saan may silence, kung saan may damage. Metamorphosis by Bents. Isa-set niya kung saan may defense siya, tapos mas mabilis gumalaw yung mga teammates niya. Given that, there is the Darcy on AIM, I believe, right?
Yes.
AIM with the Dimension Cube. Dealing another damage and of course, Portal. So, yun pa lang, makikita mo na, okay, gusto natin dito yung laban. Pero, paano kung malakas yung offlaner ng Pula?
Alam kung saan si Segway, di ba? Alam na, hindi ko kailangan sumama dyan, dito na lang ako, dyan pala kayo magti-team fight.
Oo, dito na lang tayo. So, given that, Vindicated kept the gold lead all throughout, farmed up his Killgrowth to the point wherein Azul could not ignore it, di ba? Hindi na pwedeng hayaan yung Killgrowth, dito tayo.
Kumbaga halos parang predictable kung saan gusto mag-set ng team fight ng blue team natin, parang ganun. Pero meanwhile, although alam natin na natalo ang SIBOL Azul from this game 1 natin, meron pa rin naman tayo siguro nakita na yung mga highlight plays from our individual players.
Of course, 1717, I just noticed later in the game at around maybe, 14 minutes? Nung may ginawa siyang play na pinasok niya si Miggy, pinatay niya, tapos umikot siya.
Actually, ang daming nakapalibot sa kanya.
The long way. So, ang nakita ko doon, meron siyang ticket to fly out, pero yung return flight niya wala na. Kasi napigil siya ni Yats.
Napigil. Kasi ang dami niya nang nabatong skill, of course. Cooldown is there, kaya he has to wait. And na-corner na talaga siya. But I actually didn't expect him to be surviving from that 1v. Was that 4 or 3?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Diba?
Pinasok niya.
Nakakuha pa siya ng kill.
Tapos yung buhay niya siguro like 1/3 or 1/4 on the way back, and then maybe it was too much to ask to survive that.
It's very vital din kasi na talaga i-shutdown mo yung yung naka-online. For example, yung jungler specifically na talagang nanghaharas sa backline mo. And I think that's 1717. That's what 1717 did.
Yep, here is the man of the hour right now.
There
Again,
you
even
go.
if you are on the losing team, there is everything
Ayun,
to watch out for. Korean Heart's being thrown out right now. It's good also to keep the smiles, diba? Keep your composure here in these combine matches. Kasi nga, there's no use in being stressed out because right now what's important is makita natin yung best in both teams.
Yeah, you can't... Oh, may nagpa-Facebook? Ayun. Pero eto hindi ka pwedeng matilt dito no? Hindi ka pwedeng matilt because anyway, we know that these players are getting shuffled and hindi natin alam, well, potentially meron yung coach natin na criteria dyan for judging on determining kung paano mapipili yung player na to, di ba? So,
Once again, this is a best of 5 first game of this series going
Second
to
series.
SIBOL Pula. Second series na ito.
Yes.
Yeah? Here we go. Pula here in the lead
Okay.
in this second game. The rest of these matches in the best of 5 series are going to be happening off stage. Kasi we have to give way to
the other games.
Yeah, to our friends
And
who
I
are going to
think
be playing the Blizzard
the
games.
next is Dota.
Yeah, sorry. Dota first.
Dota first,
And
yeah.
then
StarCraft
StarCraft.
too,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's the Blizzard game I was talking about. Right now, here we go. Pula on the play. Banning out the Lindis on the side of Azul, the Hayate. Feeling ko, wala na tayong makikita marksman ulit eh.
Again, guys, this is a global ban. So, kung ano man yung mga pwede nilang, well, again, global bans to those who don't understand what that is yet, kung ano yung na-pick na hero from the first round, hindi na pwedeng i-pick sa mga susunod pang round.
For your
Right?
team.
For your team
By your
only.
team, yes. So the opponent can still pick it up. So again, mas malinaw kung anong kailangan bantayan ng mga heroes. Nakroth going out for SIBOL Pula. Again, we've seen Miggy do very, very dangerous things with the Nakroth. But again, we don't
Actually,
want to...
feeling ko nga parang kahit anong jungle lang ibigay mo dito sa batang ito.
Oo, let's not risk it on the side of Azul. Huwag niyo bibigay kay Aim yan.
Wag nang ibigay. Pero ito, tignan natin. Ban decision by SIBOL Azul was first, of course, si Hayate. Alam naman natin yung capability ng isang Hayate.
Yeah,
Nagwala rin to kanina
oo.
from our first series.
Kay Yats, di ba?
Totally.
Here's a ban out by Azul, taking out the Darcy. Pero ito na, pumasok na kay Saya.
Finally!
Si Fennec. I like it. I like seeing this little
Fennec,
fox.
jungle. Tignan natin kung anong itatapat dyan.
Ay, ito.
Pang late game.
Gante. You wanna see
Ganti ng
marksman?
api, sabi ni ano.
Oh, api talaga because Azul has not won anything
Ay,
today.
oo. Specifically the team name itself,
Yeah.
diba?
So here we go. Azul highlighting the Violet, one of the best marksmen in the game right now. And yeah, I think Pula won one of the series in the first, one of the games in the first series off of a Violet. Di ba kay Miggy kanina?
Yes.
So ngayon,
Why
mukhang
not?
babawi naman ng Azul dito. Ibibigay nila kay Aim itong Violet as well as an Annette.
I want to see this. I'm so excited to see this. Fennec Jungle versus Violet Jungle.
I don't think we've seen this matchup before. I think the matchup we've seen that we've casted together was a Lindis versus Violet, di ba? Nalala mo yung argument na yun?
From from the other league.
Yeah, our grand finals matchup, di ba?
Yes.
Pero dito, what do you think? Fennec versus Violet?
Early to mid. Early to late, I'm gonna go for Fennec. But mid to late, I'm gonna go for Violet. So, late, okay, pareho silang nandun. The question is, it will matter na kung ano yung overall team composition.
Kung maunang makita ni Fennec si Violet, I'll give it to Fennec. But any other situation, it's the Violet, right? Mobility-wise, the roll happens much, much faster than the dash out for
Yep,
Fennec.
true.
The
Although,
ult,
do take note, may mga stunts na pwedeng iba to yung pang-dash ni Fennec.
sure. And of course, his ult can be moved
Yeah.
now. So magandang
And
zoning
kapag
tool.
tumama yun, pwede ka ma-slow. So, it's so hard, man.
There's
Pero
a lot of
tignan na lang
options.
natin.
A lot of options. Here, Pula now picking up the Preta and of course the Omen. Omen looking at the pin down whoever he's going to be dueling with. So again, Omen here is a safe pick up kung wala pang offlane yung kalaban. Kasi kailangan i-consider nung kalaban mo na pipili pa lang ng offlane is
Yep.
sino bang pwedeng makipag one-on-one, mano-imano dito sa Omen.
Yes, na kayang mag-adjust.
Oo.
Depende kung ano pang ipiliin nila
Yeah, because
na offlaner.
a lot of the good duelists that you would put in the offlane, talo yan kay Omen.
A lot, yeah.
Omen o mano yun eh.
Omen o
Talo
mano.
ka. Talo ka, right?
Omeno.
Yeah, right. Tinan mo, linigay mo yung Veres kanina. Takot yung Veres kay
Takot yung
Omen.
Veres.
Huwag mo ilalagay yan dyan. Richter. Si Richter, hindi siya makakapag-juggle ng terrain kung naka-Death's Embrace.
Yeah.
So, talo. Kilgroth, maybe, but early game, you're gonna get bullied out.
Yes, so ang hirap no? So magandang decision to for the side of SIBOL Pula that they picked out for safety yung Omen agad.
But-
Meanwhile,
They do get the Roxy on Azul.
Roxy para sa side ng SIBOL. So, what are your thoughts about that? Na ipantatapat nila yan sa Omen.
I like Roxy.
You like
Well,
Roxy.
one is her maid cafe skin, very nice.
Is this like a bias?
Yes,
Like,
yes. One is just a visual bias because she's a very visually appealing character. Cute kasi, diba? And her, but let's talk about her kit
The
against
skins.
Omen. Her kit against Omen is very good. Kasi kung makikipagbakbakan ka early game against Omen, i-on lang ni Roxy yung apoy niya, talo na yung Omen.
yeah, lalo na pag nakatayo ka dun sa apoy ni Roxy.
Yes, all Roxy has to do.
Nasusunog ka na.
Yes, all Roxy has to do is just keep hitting the Omen to regenerate her mana. That's her passive. And then Omen's just gonna lose that fight, no matter how long it goes. So as we go into the second phase of banning here, tatanggalin ng Azul ang isa sa mga offlane choices ng Pula, which is the Marja, and of course, a tank in Baldum. Pero ang Pula naman, Liliana, and of course, who else you think they can take out?
But first the ban, Scud. So I guess there will be another warrior side lane in here for the side of SIBOL. Because that's what they're trying to deny
Of SIBOL
For
Pula.
the side of SIBOL Pula, yes.
Okay, I can see that. Scud
So
is a
one
good takeout.
marksman ang isa-secure nila dito.
For the side lane.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, a support. Wala pa silang support main. Who else is up for grabs here on Pula? Teeny. Teeny's still open?
Crash, I know we haven't seen Crash as support, but you can see the potential Pag talaga naka-item napakakunat, setup ng team fights. Although, let's see if that's gonna work. Oh, wait, I love this game, man, also. Did you play that?
StarCraft?
Yeah.
Played StarCraft 1.
One.
I haven't touched 2.
Yeah, 2 I didn't play.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see here the actions per minute from Ender
Strategy
coming out
games,
right now. Ridiculous. Here we go. A flash being flashed by Azul. Very strong mid here, but instead it is gonna be the Illumia.
Lumia to stop the Phoenix from rolling as well.
Very good global presence.
Global pa yan.
Yep, Cataclysm. And of course, kapag nahuli mo yung Illumia mag-isa, she can defend herself.
Yes, with
Mag-aantay lang yan ng kasama.
Correct. And of course, yung second ability niya rin, where she can push away kung sino man yung gustong lumapit
The
sa
spin,
kanya.
the spin,
Yes,
right?
gaganon lang siya.
And then her first ability, the 1, 2, 3 stun, right?
Yes.
You count 1, 2, that's a stun.
Combo, kayang makakombo nito. Ay, yung favorite mo. Parang yung mga favorite mo laging part ng yung
May
yung
maid
paparas-
cafe.
And of course yung yung
Incoming
may mga
skins.
incoming skins natin na parang idol.
I
Bakit
don't...
ganun yung mga mo,
ayoko-
favorite heroes
Ayokong
mo?
isipin yung incoming skins because that's gonna hurt
Ay
my
nako,
wallet.
feeling ko magpo-post ka na yan sa social media
No, let's not talk about that right now.
ayan.
Okay, better. Thank you very much, SIBOL Pula. Showing here Aquilin. So again, this looks like the Fennec might go into the side lane.
The Fennec, yes.
Fennec
He will
is.
definitely go for the side lane. So makakatapat niya, potentially, well, either the Roxy or kung sino man yung pipiliin pa nila dito.
Okay.
Unless magbago rin yung Alam mo, ang ganda rin pang talaga no? Pang psycho, yung isang hero na pwedeng mag-take ng 1 or 2 roles.
Yes, or positions on the map. So that's very, very dangerous for Azul right now. Pero yun nga, medyo gumaganda yung feeling ko for Azul because yeah, Violet here, 100% win rate for today's series. So I'm looking forward to them to actually taking this game here. Mid ng Pula ang magiging Preta at Sephira. That's what I'm expecting. On the side of Azul though, considering the Murad, considering the Kriknak, I think the Kriknak would be better.
Kriknak, yes, I would definitely agree as well. Annette, ang gandang pang-counter nito for the Killen as well. So basically, reserve niya lang yung ultimate niya to protect the Violet. But if it's Sephira against Annette, nako, well, Sephira has that ultimate na kaya niyang maging invincible.
Yes.
Hindi siya basta-basta masya-show away nitong Annette.
That's Tides of Life. But here we go. Lineup being locked in right now for Pula and Azul. Mukhang yung mga predictions natin for the Marksman versus Marksman lineup ay nagkatotoo. Unang magkikita sila sana sa jungle. Pero ngayon, magkikita sila sa side lane.
Makikita na sila sa side lane. Sila pa rin ang makikita kahit saan.
Oo.
Itong dalawang to.
So-
Parang nagpaano lang yan. Nagpa-excite lang sa jungle.
Parang, pakipot mo ng konti.
Pakipot muna ng konti.
But yeah, ladies and
Konting
gentlemen,
pabebe lang. Ganun.
SIBOL Azul versus SIBOL Pula. Pula taking game 1. Azul here has a chance though because I personally like their lineup. not just because they picked up the Roxy, but as well because I favor their jungle in the Kriknak and of course their side lane in Violet. Kay Saya, what's your call?
Late game, I'm gonna go for pula. Tama ba? Ay, hindi. Sila yung Azul na pala
Azul,
ngayon.
Azul
Lumipat na
ngayon.
sila.
Oo.
So, for the lineup of Azul.
Mas gusto mo yung lineup na yun? In late game?
Late game,
Okay.
yes. Kasi Kriknak and Violet, yun lang. Well, I'm not a fan of Roxy, sorry man. Pero early game time, I'm gonna go for Fennec.
Okay, I see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the battlefield. This is game 2 in a best of 5. Ito na ang huling laban na mapapanood niyo dito sa stream for the SIBOL Combine. Let's get into it. SIBOL Pula versus SIBOL Azul. Let's introduce our players.
And for SIBOL Azul, we have Ira for the Illumia, 1717 for the Roxy, Aim for the Kriknak, Rubix on the Annette, and Benz on the Violet.
SIBOL Pula naman, it's Gambit on that Preta, Vindicated as the Omen, Yats as our Fennec, si Prey, ang Sephra, and of course, Miggy as the Quillen.
At eto, tignan natin yung pang shove away ni Ira dito. Onto that Illumia, hindi ka basta-basta makakalapit. Well, then again, we're just waiting in here since this is just few seconds game time natin. Kung sino man ang pinakaunang mag-online or level 4 na nakikita natin lamang na agad si Aim dito. On that Kriknak, level 3 na siya, konting palag na lang. Actually, nauna siya mag-level 3 compared kay Miggy dito. So anytime soon, kaya niya na mag-gank basta nasa proper position sila.
Yep, and again, in mid here, very lethal combo. Prey and Gambit, Preta and Sephra. Napakaganda ng zoning potential nila. Medyo nahihirapan dito si Illumia at saka si Annette. But later on, I think, team fight-wise, medyo lamang ang SIBOL Azul when it comes down to it.
Well, in terms of setting up the fights, kasi pag naka-set up lang si Illumia, isipin mo dyan, pag nakalock agad sila from the ultimate, agad ang simulan ng clash natin.
Yeah, kumpul-kumpul sila, di ba?
True.
Yeah, but then again, 17-17 here, just dashing
Ayun.
around, getting caught up in the stun, Vindicated just jumping in, Aim with the drone drop, just barely missing, 4-man rotation going to not for SIBOL Azul. Miggy here trying to go for a little bit more, jumping in, decimate through 3 members of SIBOL Azul. Gonna be backing out. Second drone drop onto Miggy. He looks really low. Aim looking for it, but he is gonna miss, and taking it is Rubix, finishing the job onto Miggy, and he drops, disengaging now. SIBOL Pula and SIBOL Azul getting the lead 0-1 in 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Alam mo, ang ganda na ng chance ni Aim doon para makuha si Miggy. But apparently, just in time lang yung pag-back up dito ni Annette to show away the members of Azul para iligtas yung jungler nila na si Miggy, si Kilet.
Pero ang ganda, sobrang tagal lang ng team fight na yun. It lasted a little longer than I expected. Nakapalawang drone drop pa si Aim. So that's really good. And of course, it's nice to focus on the jungler dito, si Miggy.
Oh, man.
Down
dito.
goes Era from behind. Gambit is a little forward, cutting the lane. Napakaganda naman nun.
Napakaganda, indeed. And yun na nga, 1-1 ang score natin in terms of kills. Halos pareho pa rin tayo sa gold dito. Kaya, alam mo, wala na talaga ako masabi in terms of farming skills ng parehong players natin na si Miggy and itong si Aim.
No, I think it just shows that both, even before SIBOL, Oro, Digitos,
Yes.
and Liab have that farming mindset, and that's what you need to win. Aim here looking really low, going underneath his turret. He needs to back off. Benz as well, just at half. And again, the Fennec able to zone out with his ult.
At eto na nga, maganda yung position ng pula team natin dito on the Abyssal Dragon Prey this side. Looks like they will be able to secure this dahil 4 naman na sila dito, so why not? Vision na lang ang na-provide ni Rubix doon, making use of that. Annette, hindi ba karutay si Ira dito? Delikadong lagay, has to back away. Yun nga lang, medyo nahatak ng konti. Gambit, dealing a lot of damage, even onto the backline. Kamuntikan na ang kuya mo Illumia doon.
Yep, Era almost dropping. Buti na lang nakapag-ult si Annette, able to put up that hurricane wall to protect Ira. And as you said, muntik na nga si Ira. Buti nakapag-back out pa siya doon. Rubix here, trying to look for a pick out. Is Prey gonna be falling here? Nope, not exactly. Aim not yet committing the drone drop, waiting for it go off cooldown. Here we go, lilipad na ang ating Ipis.
At eto, well, Ipis nga rin yung gusto kong sabihin sa kanya, but sometimes when you say that to a top player making use of that, na-defend nila, that's not an Ipis.
Well, it has the same effect, right? Yung Ipis pag nakita mo, chill lang. Pero pag lumipad, oh no!
Aalis ka!
Exactly, and that's what Kriknak is.
Ganon ka rin ba, Leo? Matanong lang.
will not confirm or deny.
Later na lang or sa social media mo na lang. Pero going back to the game, let's see what's happening onto the bottom lane part of the half-life. Ang Bets natin, getting the damage from Yats. At eto na nga to the backup ang ating kuya mo aim dito, making use of that. Cricknack, safe pa si Benz dito. But I think anytime soon, he has to go to his safe zone na para hindi pa ma-punish dito.
Oh, aim here on that drone drop, flying around, going on to prey. He is going to be getting some support from Bent. Rubik's here, putting up the ult. The walls have been set. Bent's here, very much in danger, very low.
Oh my
He is
goodness.
just sitting on 1 HP and a dream. He is going to be backing out. So is our Annette. Prey, Miggy, and Yats have successfully pushed away SIBOL Azul. Magbaback out muna ang mga pula, ang mga blue dito.
Azul.
It's confusing kasi nga yung red team at blue team eh.
Pero grabe yung microplays ng ating kuya mo Benz dun Nakasurvive pa, pangalawang beses na yun. Actually, not just even on this series, but even in the first series, we've been seeing him doing a lot of good microplays for him to be able to survive.
Very risky, pero yun nga, that's the key to knowing your hero, kung ano yung limitations mo. And of course, knowing that the Preta could have potentially put out that beam, kalkulado na yun ni Miggy and he survived.
Calculated move indeed. At ito na nga, team fight calculation dito
sorry,
provided
Benz. Si Benz pala yun.
by SIBOL Azul right now. Bissell Dragon Kratos, mukhang easily secured na nila yan. Wala nang magagawa si Kuya mo Fennec doon onto the bottom lane part of the map. Meanwhile, onto the top, Miggy securing or stealing that red buff away from Azul.
Invading onto the Might Golem. Pero nakita ko yun, medyo magandang Agnes graph si 17-17 but no real follow-through.
They really have to protect this Fennec onto the bot right now. Anytime soon, Rubik's and Benz may damage sila dito. But Miggy trying to chase the proper target, which is for him, the Rubik's at the moment. And look at that, napagamit siya ng ultimate doon just to survive.
Oh, barely missing is Gambit on that beam. Pero mukhang babagsak na ang Torre dito. I think that was really hard decision to make for SIBOL Azul. Benz here going 1v1 against Gambit. It is a losing fight. They have traded bottom for mid as, AIM takes out that turret. Vindicated, looking really low. 1717 going for it. Sino mananalo dito pero magbabackout si Vindicated. Sabi ko siya, panalo si Roxy 1v1.
Yes, look at that fire na nanggagaling sa paanan niya.
Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah, ito na. Backup incoming from Miggy. 1717 has to be very careful. Looks like this is the time that he will fall down. Ultimate coming out from the Illumia. Getting stunned here is Gambit. But of course, that was not a team fight. I think that was just a vision needed by the team. So overall, wala masyadong impact.
Yeah, if that Cataclysm came in like at least 2 seconds earlier, panalo
Baka
siguro si
na-save
1717. Yes, off of the lifesteal from the fires, dapat namatay ng mas maaga si Vindicate. But then again, it was on cooldown, the Cataclysm. They are gonna have to just get away with what they have. Fennec here defending top. At sa bottom naman, si Vindicated, mukhang switch lanes na sila.
Switch lanes indeed since nakuha na nila dito yung isang Torre away from Azul. So, well, nakidamay na rin si Violet. Doon na rin sa taas si Violet. So gusto nila mag-meet up pa rin. Sila pa rin na magkikita kahit saan sila maglipatan.
Yeah, down bottom though, check it out. Vindicated seeing a lot of damage here. He's gonna be the victim of a drone drop. Aim taken out. The Omen, Death's Embrace still locking the Cricknack in place at kuha siya ng small camp dito.
And we're currently so far is liking what the red team, or rather SIBOL Azul is doing onto the bottom lane part of the map and trying to contest that. However, SIBOL Pula, dahil alam nila, okay, nagtitake time masyado yung SIBOL Azul onto the bottom lane part of the map, magpo-push na lang sila ng Torre dito.
Very impressive, this Preta on Gambit. Nang mamama siya, nakita mo yun, pumasok siya sa likod, pinatay niya yung Violet on Bent, at biglang nag-push pa sila. 2 towers in. Malapit na sa inhibitor.
Grabe naman kasi manulak dito yung gamit ng Kuya Gambit natin.
Yeah, that Preta is impressive. Down bottom, at least 70-70 was able to take that first tier tower. And now, SIBOL Pula starting up this dragon. At ito na ang pangalawa na dragon nila. They're gonna take that, bringing up their lead to 1,000 at about 9 minutes.
A while ago, actually, SIBOL Azul had an opportunity to take that Abyssal Dragon right after taking down the tier 1 turret onto the bot. But I guess na-pressure ata sila to defend the top lane dahil nga nakuha na yung tier 2 eh. And this time, mukhang maganda rin gagawin nila. I think they weren't able to steal that one out. But coming out from Illumia and they go for a team fight. A lot of members from SIBOL Pula going so low. Gambit and as well as Yes has to fall back. Vindicated having a 1v3 situation but will definitely fall back. Again, ang sakit naman ng kuya mo Gambit doon.
Oo nga eh. And again, I think it's off of him that
Ito
they
na
were
naman.
able to win that fight off of a disengage. Era once more falling so low, trying to get that recall, but he's not safe from Gambit and he knows it. Gambit's still
Kinukulit
smelling
niya
blood.
lang.
He wants this and he might have to pay the price kasi nandito na si Rubix tsaka si 1717. He's gonna get away. There's not much
Grabe.
staying power from an Annette and a Roxy unless mahuli ko na Agnes Gracia.
Well, makikita mo yung pangungulit talaga ng Preyta doon against the Illumia. Well, mid lane talaga mas lamang sa clear ng wave mas lamang ang Preyta sa
Yes.
Illumia. Mas
And
mabilis clear ng wave.
Even from a team fight perspective, mas maraming ambag ang Preyta agad-agad unless you count the Cataclysm that could potentially stack.
Yeah, well, I guess as an Illumia kasi magdedepend ka talaga sa timing. And kung magiging on point talaga
Yes.
yung Cataclysm
Yep.
mo for the team fights especially.
Ooh, real quick take for the Slayer by SIBOL Pula. Team fight right now being engaged upon is Era. There's not much he can do here. He might have to call in early, and he does. Down he goes. Yats takes the kill. Mga kaibigan, 3 lang na miyembro ang natitira para sa SIBOL Pula. Nandito na si Aim. Babagsak ba siya? Miggy going in from the back lines. Aim taken, vindicated with him. Miggy looking really low, just diving out through the bushes. And he does go down. Bent is going to be the killer here. Congratulations to them. They are going to go 3v2 here. Just barely surviving. Pero mababa na ang buhay ni Bent. He has to back out.
At eto na nga, buhay pa. At marami pang HP for Yats as well as Gambits. This is our time to clear off the waves. Ang magagawa natin sa middle lane, I think baka hindi pa nga makabasag ng torre dito ang SIBOL Azul. Dahil mababa pa yung death timers natin dito. Members of SIBOL Pula are all almost alive. They go for a team fight onto the mid.
Rubik's here taking a lot of damage. 17-17, turning on the fires, not being able to get anyone with Agni's grasp, and they are going to disengage. Papansinin ko lang, partner. Check it out. The Fennec here, that is actually Yats.
7.8.
Currently the farming lead just recently picked up his death sickle. So the next time he will die, he will instead just go to 1 health.
Yes, so, but nakakatch up naman ang ating Cricknack dito being used by Aim. But yun nga lang, Abyssal Dragon contest for the side of Pula. Potential pa, pwede pang ma-steal to ni Aim. If gugustuhin nila and they go for a team fight.
Drone drop right now being committed by Aim, but it is going to be the dragon by Miggy. Down goes Aim. Yats confirming the kill. Si Yats naman mababa na, pero meron silang Dark Slayer, meron silang Dark Slayer buff, yes, recently. So medyo talo dito ang SIBOL Azul if they force the issue. It is Yera going down from Miggy, plus Bent, double kill by the Quillen, make it a triple kill. Rubik going down as well. That is an ace for SIBOL Pula.
Oh my goodness, tumaas yung balahibo ko doon. Wipeout is the first wipeout that we've seen para sa Arena of Valor natin on the day 2 of SIBOL combined. And then again, SIBOL Pula will finish the match on a 2-0 score.
Congratulations to SIBOL Pula going 2-0. Isa na lang, panalo na naman sila in this best of 5. That was a close match, closer than the others, I believe. Pero it came down to that one wipe. It came down to that one ace.
Yeah. Then again, nakita po mo pa rin dito yung potential ng SIBOL Azul kanina. I think talagang yung backup lang eh. Kasi first of all, nakuha agad that was again Prey, right? Yung ating Cricknack. So, si Prey nakuha niya.
Oh no.
Rather, sorry.
Aim is the Cricknack.
Ito pala.
Aim is the
Iba yung tinitignan ko.
Okay.
Aim, securing that Spirit Sentinel. Plus, ang ganda na ng position niya para makuha si Miggy. But unfortunately, the backup came in from the support of Team Azul. That, kung saan hindi nag-work ng Team Pula, nakakalito talaga yung colors, kung saan doon hindi nag-work out.
When it comes down to it kasi kay Saya, maganda yung draft ng Azul in that game, right? In that game too, sobrang ganda ng hero picks nila. And of course, in theory, dapat the team fights should have gone like this, right? Cricknack should have just jumped in, taken it, Violet have controlled it, pero hindi eh. Miggy once more on that Quillen was able to just mince the backline ng SIBOL Pula. Ay,
Yeah.
SIBOL Azul.
And ang laking factor talaga kasi pag early game time pa lang, naunahan mo na yung kalaban mo. Kasi it's either tutuloy ituloy-tuloy mo lang ipa-snowball yung team mo, and of course, you put more pressure dahil nga may konting cold lead ka na dun eh. Kung sa baga, papalaguin mo na, may puhunan ka na. Ituloy mo na lang. So, I think doon nag-pay off yung ginawa ng team pula natin kung saan nandun sila Miggy as the Kilen.
Yep, that's SIBOL Pula once more, ladies and gentlemen. SIBOL Pula here showing very, very strong signs of dominance. Even in the second series after the shuffle. Once more, ipinagpalit lang po ang supports nila.
Yep.
Tinunggal si Prey, linagay sa...
Basta nag-swap si Rubix and si Prey.
Si Prey linagay sa pula, tapos si Rubix linagay sa blue.
Yes.
Sa asul. And...
Gusto mo blue and red na lang.
yeah, and it's the same. It's the same exact team. Pula once more, Gambit very dominant in mid. It's Miggy very strong in the jungle. Si Yats napakagandang marksman. Safe, very very safe farmer. And dito nanalo yung Fennec against the Violet.
Yes.
But again, this
Hindi
is a,
kasi nila overall, again, this is a team game. So, kung pagsasama-samahin mo lang sila ngayon lang within the day, ang laking factor na maka-apekto sa win rate nila.
and it's a very very hard job for Coach Raph here, Coach Sirius,
Yeah.
to make a decision, right?
True.
And there's still a lot of factors to take in to consideration. Pero yun nga, all of these games, this whole combine here is made to make the best combination to bring into the SEA Games.
And then again, guys, ito yung naging second series natin na best of 5 for today. We're just gonna be showing up until the second round. So yung third round or yung mga susunod na round, kung meron pa, it's gonna be done in here sa Ayala Mall Circuit off-stream dahil we'll need to give a chance for the Dota combine as well as the StarCraft 2 combine to happen or to be shown or to be shown in the feed sa ating stream.
At mangyayari yan all throughout tonight and Saturday. So this weekend po yan mga kaibigan. We started yesterday, Thursday, today is Friday. Bukas meron pang combine. Meron pang Arena of Valor bukas. So Arena of Valor fans, don't you worry. Tomorrow we will see more from AOV, SIBOL. It's gonna be Oro Digitos and Liab once more, shuffled.
Shuffle.
If you want to see these players, you can come in today. It's
Yep.
free. And of course, wag nyo lang dudumugin. Our athletes are, of course, we have to protect them because we have to take care of them. Kasi nga, magko-compete pa sila this December. And hopefully we get gold. I'm hoping that we take it out.
Kaya natin yan.
Pero to be honest, sobrang lakas ng mga CAOV eh. Diba? Sobrang lakas ng COV teams. And again, there's a lot of pressure onto our players here. But then again, we don't want to remind them of that. It's still a couple months out.
Yes.
But right now what we want to do is throw it over to courtside. We're going to be hearing from the very beautiful Eliza Taylor. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Leo and kay Saya. Nandito nga tayo. Kasama natin ang MVP of the game, si Gambit. And right now, kausapin lang kita about the game. No? Maganda ang pinakita mo. Ikaw nga ang MVP natin. I just wanted to ask, syempre, shuffle the players to. Hindi to yung mga normal na nakakasama mo sa iyong team. Ano ba yung mga challenges na hinarap mo with this one?
Tingin ko yung challenge siguro yung, syempre, alam ko kasi yung support ko, alam mo yung laro ko. Kumbaga parang, ayun yung hirap. Kumbaga alam niya kung saan ako umiikot. Ayun yung challenge siguro para sa akin.
Syempre, yun yung mga ka-team mo eh. Nakakalaban mo sila. So, alam talaga nila yung kanyang, yung iyong playstyle rather, no? Pero ano ba yung mga ginawa mong adjustments para naman hindi nila matansya kung ano ba yung mga susunod mong mga gagawin?
Ayun, binago ko yung playstyle ko. Kumbaga parang, syempre familiar sila sa mga galaw ko. Binago ko para hindi nila maisip na nandun ako.
Ooh, interesting ha. Now, I just wanted to ask also, ano ba yung ginawa mo in preparation para sa SIBOL National Pool Combine natin as an individual naman? Siyempre, ang tinitignan dito ng ating mga coach, yung ating mga manager, yung iyong individual skills and how you play. Ano ba yung mga preparations na ginawa mo?
Ayun, hinasa ko yung mga yung mga hero pool ko, kumbaga pinalawak ko mas lalo, mas inayos ko yung mga, kumbaga minaster ko sila. And then, nanonood ako ng mga laban sa ibang bansa, tinitignan ko yung bawat laro ng mga bawat role nila.
I see. Maraming salamat, Gambit, for that. And congratulations for getting that MVP. Ngayon, guys, ito nakarinig nyo naman from Gambit, di ba? Na nanonood siya ng kanyang mga VODs. It's very important para sa mga pro players natin dahil ito nga ang pwede nilang makakita kung paano nila babaguhin ang kanilang playstyle at mas mag-i-improve pa. Pero right now, kasama rin natin ang ating manager para nga sa ating combine natin dito, yung for SIBOL Arena of Valor National Team. Andito ngayon si Neme with us. Kamusta ka naman, Sir Neme?
Okay naman.
Okay naman. Ngayon, bibigyan namin kayo ng gist kung ano ba nangyayari behind the scenes. Siyempre, ang nakikita natin dito ngayon, yung mga laban natin, yung mga tournaments natin, at yung gameplays natin. But aside from that, on the background, di ba, may mga nangyayari na hindi natin nakikita. So gusto ko lang tanungin, Sir Neme, ano ba yung ginagawa mo as a team manager for the SIBOL Arena of Valor National Team?
So, as a team manager, syempre kailangan ko ma-make sure na naalagaan ng maayos yung players. And then, of course, kailangan ko rin na make sure na nafa-follow nila yung schedule nila para dumating sila on time during their call time.
Kagaya nga sabi natin, napag-usapan natin kanina, yung disiplina ng mga players natin. Now, I know that you also see kung paano nagbabonding tong mga to, yung mga players natin. Kasi nga, shuffled players ito. Ano ba yung mga nakikita mo rin na na-improve nila sa laro nila? Ano ba yung connection with that?
So, right now, both Liab and Oro, matagal na silang magkakasama. So, well-banded na sila. So ngayon yung goal natin sa Combine is itry kung paano makakapag-adapt per player pag sinama na sila sa ibang team.
Yun lang naman, guys. Nakita nyo naman at narinig nyo naman from our manager, Neme, right here, kung ano ba ang nangyayari behind the scenes nga nitong National Pool Combine natin for SIBOL. And that's it for my report. Leo and Kaysaya, please take it away.
Thank you so much, Eliza, for the really great interview. At grabe, agree din ako dun And apart from the skills, of course, yung disiplina din ng players, yung call time pa lang, or rather, yung attendance nila, di ba, hindi naman pwedeng malate pagdating ng SEA Games.
You gotta be very professional and you have to commit yourself because yun nga we are on the road to gold dito for the 30th SEA Games, and for the first time, esports is gonna be part of our official lineup of competition. So again, very exciting stuff. It's nice to hear from the players, from the coaches, from the managers, and from the people who are making all this happen.
And yes, definitely, again, kami ang naging yung shoutcasters. Ako si Kaysaya at kasama ko si Leo. Magkikita-kita pa tayo bukas. Again, this is Arena of Valor for SIBOL Combine.
Push tayo!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nasa kabilang dulo ka, huy! Ano ba yun? Sayang!
Poor eyesight leads to poor performance. Go to EO Executive Optical for state-of-the-art facilities, expert eye care, and affordable eyewear.
Guys, sundan nyo lang ako.
Nice! Paano nangyari yun?
Pagawa na rin kasi kayo ng salamin.
EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Ano pang hinintay natin? Tara na.
May nanalo na. Okay.
Ay! 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 Ay!
Open. Wide open, Carla. That's good. Okay, don't look back, okay? Don't look back. Go.
Ang mananalo para sa akin, naniniwala ako sa salitang na isusulat. Kaya PSG LGD.
Malaking respeto ng Dota ang utakan. Kung paano nyo babackstabin yung kalaban o kung paano kayo sisegue para patumbahin yung mga towers nila.
Oo nga, wala bang pa-pizza, ganun?
Turo niyo po.
Narinig yan, naka-live tayo, guys. Pag hindi nagpa-pizza, alam na.
Everybody here is wonderful. Look at these people. They're amazing.
Using a character!
As a good creator, you do and you write and you draw what you know. And that is what we impart to the world.
Okay, I didn't see what he looked like!
Ano ka ngayon?